Welcome, everybody, to the latest Tournament of Doom. I'm your host, tournament organizer, professional illustrator, and overall Seattle Seahawks and Mariners fan, coming to you live from, well, somewhere in the Pacific Northwest. We are here in the Ascended Heroes format. And you might be like, oh, hey, why were you already back at that? I thought we did UIC last week. Well, it's because UIC is happening right now. So, I mean, like, reason why should we do anything else? I mean, a lot of people here. It's a quiet night. It's not. Well, we got a good deal of players on, not like our huge tournaments, but we got a good deal, and we are hoping to see a little bit of more variety with the decks. So, like, we got some new things out there. Like, I don't know how many people have seen like Mega Frostlass has become a thing. We also have stuff like Mega Frostlass is the big one. Dragapult becomes like a little bit better because of Pokepad, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I was supposed to have a co-caster. I don't know where they are. If they are on, listening right now, William UVMax. If you can join me, I know you have the casting stuff. But other than that, let's go ahead and check out the metagame. Well, we still got about 7-ish minutes left in the round, so we'll go check that out. So, looking at the metagame. What would you think is number one? Oh yeah, it's the same thing it always is. It's Dragapult. Dragapult is up there, being number one, doing its thing, being such a horribly overpowered deck, especially with Pokepad now. Which, looking at it, is Ting Lu is not playing a deck with Ting Lu in it. You can see the Pokepad. And then you can see stuff like that's like it. That's it. That's like it for the new cards. Because as much as we'd like to say like Ascended Heroes is good, or it's going to help as well, it's not doing too much. But hey, that is what it is. What else we got up there? Ooh, Others actually up there. What is up there on Others? Look at this. We got a little bit of the Toxic decks coming in. I know there was a Toxic deck on stream today. I remember that was doing really well in the UIC. I don't remember who was playing it, but I remember seeing it. I watched UIC on again, off again all day. I got the drops, and then I had to go do other stuff. So I didn't get to watch as much as I wanted to, but I did remember seeing that, and I was just like, okay then. We're going to see Toxicity actually do something. Is it going to actually show up? So I guess we'll find out. We are waiting currently also on 3 matches, and I got to see one of them has a really long extension. And part of me didn't want to give that extension. I should have just let it go. I should have just been like, if you can't get it going, go going. Yeah, I think it was just Absol Box of Poison, but still. I think that's correct. I just remember seeing it and just seeing it quickly and just say didn't care. It was just like, okay, it's there. Let us see what else we have. We have someone named the Goldango Files, and they're not playing Goldango. Also, I'll bring this up real quick. If you ever see anyone with an improper name, message me, flag it however you want, and I will get it changed because, yeah, we should not be having that. See, is this running the Mega Absol? Oh, not the Mega Absol, Mega Frostlass. Yes. Oh, it's even running a Glaceon. Spicy. Okay. Coming in with the Frost Bullet, doing 30 to the bench as well. A little bit harder. It looks like it's trying to do the second move, which is just the same as Mega Absols, just with a water type. And also, I will bring this up as well because it showed up in the tournament Discord. If your opponent is emoting, if you might say excessively or not, there is a mute button. Press the mute button. You do not have to sit there and listen to a person every time. Press the button. Yeah, nothing new in Gardevoir. Nothing new in Gardevoir. Grimmsnarl will get any new cards? Nope. Not seeing anything in there. What's Well on? Oh, they're dark poison. Dark one. Surprisingly, we haven't had to ban any players recently, and now that I've said that, I'm gonna have to ban someone tonight. I know it. Let's see, Paradox is on the Armor Rouge. We do have Pidgeot Control coming. We have Ship here on the Iron Valiant. Linkfan 21 here on the Grimmsnarl Frostlass. Seeing who else is streaming. Rocket Rob on Lucario. Cozy 51, thank you for the follow. Andrew here is on the Frostlass Monkey Dory. We got Ojade on Enzork, which does get better. One of the few decks that does get better with a new set. This is Zekrom. Oh my god, I was so ready to play Ends. So ready. And they pushed it back. I was so ready with Seattle. I was so ready. I was like, yeah, I went and bought the Zoroarks. I got everything. So I was all good. And yeah, nope. But that's how it be. And because of that, also, we had just the last game finish. So let's go ahead and set this up. Round 3 is going to be up here just a second. The one match I was afraid of that had a super long extension finished, because I figured it would, because it was like a really aggro deck. So there we go. And now we need to find a game. We already have Goldwire and Sharkbait are already going. And we also have Pandora with the Armor Rouge. Oh, I think we're going to start off with the Armor Rouge. It's one of the Armor Rouges. Either that's Paradox or Frogger 27. I'm guessing it's Frogger 27. Unless I use someone else. All right. Oh my god, I hate these chat things. Let us get this going. Either way, if I'm right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Because we are getting Armor Rouge on no matter what. Okay, thank you, Pandora's. Joyful, there's so little cards you change out with it. Like if you're playing Dragapult, it becomes better. But even then, I've played Dragapult even without the Pokepads, and it's still a good deck. It's like it just gains a little extra consistency. Hopefully, your opponent does check in, because they're 2-0. You're 2-0, so I mean, we want that. And also, thank you for anyone who is streaming. If you update your thing with your record in your deck, it makes it so much easier. Right, looks like the game is getting ready to go here. And in chat, always like try to bring on your less seen decks early. Like there's only so many times we can watch, certain decks every time. All right, here we go. And I am like absolutely like the worst person to. Like, say what? Give like advice on decks like this. I've been playing. I've played a lot of Dragapult. I've been on practicing a lot of what's the word I'm looking for here? Gardevoir. We see, well, the Badoo is going to be coming. There's a Pokepad into the fan Rotom. It looks like they are playing the newish version. If you haven't seen this, there's the Dragapult Owls, which is a little weird. And I forgot to update the thing again. Unless Frodo and Natada want to come on right now. I mean, or unless personal schedule shows up. All right. Oh, jeez. I'm at almost 1700 on ladder right now. Mostly playing Guardia. I was playing Enzorark. I got to Arceus with it and Charizard. And then I was just literally just sitting there the whole time. I was just like, what am I doing? And like, I'm even getting to the point with Guardia now that I'm beating, whatever it's called. Marnie's Grimmsnarl consistently. All right. Do. All right, I'm dealing with a judge call. Okay. I apologize. I'm speaking with a player who speaks Brazilian, so we have to use a translation to go back and forth. And that is a lot of Ogerpons. we had a wrong deck list, which is surprisingly something we've been having a lot of recently. It's very sobby in here. So what we do, and I've been over this before, what we do with a wrong deck list, especially if it's early enough, we do the reset where the person who didn't do the wrong deck list gets to go first or second, and they get one free restart. What's up, Mr. Darth Bean? Oh, awesome. You just for all right. All right, William, can you hear me? Yes, just say a couple things real quick. I still have you on mute, chat. I'm not talking. He's talking, but I'm talking to the air for a second. So just say a couple things. Make sure your levels are good. All right, sounds good. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone in chat? But first,
Doom.
Mr. Darthman, thank you for the Prime subscription. 21 months. Welcome as a continuing CEO member of Doomco. You can now choose what toppings we have for Taco Tuesdays. So congratulations. It's a new one. Unless someone of higher rank comes in and stops you, which is usually me. But go ahead and introduce yourself here, William.
What's up, guys? I'm William UVMax on Twitter. Some of you've probably seen me around. This is my first time doing commentary, so I'm really thankful to Doom and everybody for the opportunity. Happy to be here because, I'm not at EUIC, but it looks like we've got a really good tournament tonight here at the Doom Incorporated. I think we had, over 200 entrants tonight, so we've got 8 Swiss rounds plus a top 8 cut, so I'm here for the long haul.
Yeah, and I always say this to every caster, that you don't have to be here the whole time if you get tired.
That's what's up. I got a Red Bull before this, so I'm planning to be up, but we'll see. I might pass out at some point.
I understand that, man. It's taken me years to get used to this. I've been running this for 4 years. Actually, next week's the 4-year anniversary.
Wow.
So I sat here. I'm like, when is the 4-year? Oh yeah, it's next week. Which also, like, if I disappear for a second, that's because I'm usually taking a judge call. But
gotcha. Yeah.
Because at least this isn't like one of our 600 person tournaments or.
Right.
Oh my God, those ones are brutal.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I've only played in the Tournament of Doom once. It was back in 2023, and I remember I lost to a guy playing Lost Box Arceus, and I was like, I'm good. I'm not staying up till 1 a.m. to lose to Lost Box Arceus, bro. I'm good.
Oh, it was like when the one tournament I played in was I don't remember if it was a late night or a chill or which one. I haven't played in a tournament in a long time. You get so you run so much, like by the time you want to get into one, you're like, oh, I've got Seattle coming up in 2 weeks. And when it kind of turned me off, I was playing Mad Party and there was 4 Dragapult VMAXs in it. And I hit all 4 one round after another.
Yep, that'll happen. That's always how it goes.
And I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going home. Yes, Logan, ascended format. And also, Logan, I have some good news for you. The Monday, February 20th stream. Guess who will be back in the casting role for the first time in quite a while? That is right. That will be Pokey Emmy. She will be.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Emmy.
She is coming in. We're going to talk Seattle. We're going to talk a whole bunch of stuff. She was going to come in that Friday, but she decided to move to Monday. But that is, she will be back then. Are they giving up? Why would they?
Wait, what?
I don't see her. Oh, if they get it, they lose. Yeah. Yep, I forgot. I forgot Ho was a fire type.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, let's go ahead and go back to the casting desk here in Seattle. Just jump to the casting desk channel. You should have all the permissions you need.
Gotcha.
All right, let's go ahead and set up here. All right, I will share my screen with you, so you will always see what I'm looking at and what I'm talking about, because the stream is on a 15-second delay, 15 to 20. I don't remember what I set to. It's somewhere around that. And it's really hard to have a conversation, obviously, if you're behind.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and update our standings.
Well, unfortunately, we're not going to have a 3-0 Armor Rouge, so that's sad.
We might. There was 2 of them that were 2-0.
Oh, were there 2 of them at 2-0? Oh, dang.
So let us see. I'm just dropping out the players who did not show up for 2 rounds. And then we do have... No, I think they're still playing. They are still playing. They're currently up against Grimmsnarl Frostlass. But let's see. We do have a 3-0 Garchomp Archaludon coming in 3-0.
Okay, nice.
Well, let's see. Let's see if it has anything new in it. I don't remember. Risky Ruins is new, right?
I think so.
No, Mega Evolution. So it's not even that new. It's like 2 sets old.
Huh.
I think that's the biggest issue right now with the Ascended format is how much is there really?
Right. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of solved.
Like, I've been testing Gardevoir, and I'll just pull up a Gardevoir list here real quick. Any Gardevoir list, like right here. Shark baits. Mine is 99% the same.
Right.
Don't go to sleep. Stay up all night. I do. And then Mrs. Doom is...
Yeah, who needs sleep?
Yeah, Mrs. Doom's so wonderful. She lets me sleep in on Saturdays. She's like, it's fine. I'm going to go drive the car for 4 hours. I'm like, where are you going? And she's like, to the mountains. I'm like, all right, our new car has all-wheel drive.
Nice.
It's a Hyundai Tucson. It's the hybrid, which has more power than the gas powered one for some reason. I'm like, ooh. Mrs. Doom's like, yeah. Oh, I forgot about the Spectrier. Crap, I might have to test that out. But I get easily off topic. You'll find that because unlike the official Pokemon streams where they only have to talk about the game and then they put on promotional videos for 20 minutes sometimes.
Yeah.
We do have to talk about other things.
We can talk about whatever.
Hey.
We don't have to be just talking about Big Pikachu all day. We can talk about whatever. We can talk about the Hyundai Tucson.
Right. We can talk about professional wrestling because we do that a lot for some reason. We can talk.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. You're a professional wrestling fan?
Okay, I should say I have not kept up with professional wrestling in quite some time, but I am a fan in the sense that I grew up with it, and I love the the eras that I grew up with.
It's a lot of fun. There's some fun moments and stuff still, but yeah, I did find out someone made a character for a cartoon. It was Macho Man Randy Skeleton. It was like the skeleton of Macho Man Randy Savage, like reanimated. And I was like, what? Whoever that dude in the voice was great.
Nice.
All right, we have someone who decided to I said this. I said we hadn't banned a person in a while, and then we instantly had to tonight.
Jinxed it.
Yep. All right. I gotta go drop this person real quick.
No
And then-
worries.
And then
Drop it.
disqualify them from the tournament and all that good stuff.
That's crazy, bro. How do you get DQ'd from an online?
Easy. You decide that you're going to call your opponent something, and then you're going to keep going, and it just goes on. It's just easy. We've had people go.
Yeah.
We've had people go for pages with stuff.
That's crazy.
Left 4 Dead with Randy Savage mod. Okay, have you seen the Skyrim Randy Savage mod?
I've not seen Skyrim Randy Savage. That is something.
They replace all the dragons with the dragons' heads with Randy Savage's, and it shows up. He's like, "Oh yeah!" and like raise fires. I'll snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah! It's just like, it's hilarious. It's old, but it's hilarious. Like I sit here, I feel old because like I'm coming on 40. My 40th is in like a month. I have big gray streak through my beard. I've actually had a big gray streak through my beard since I was like 26. So that's not new.
Feel that.
But I'm like, yeah, I remember when Skyrim's like trailer debuted on the Game Awards when my kids.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh god, that was like 2010.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I was actually just thinking the other day. I was thinking about the day that that like Skyrim like first came out, because I remember skipping school. I pretended to be sick to stay home and play some Skyrim.
I have skipped out of work to play video games. I won't lie. It's a little bit harder now with like because I can work from home. So like it's like, oh, you're sick. Oh no. They're like, you can just work. I'm like, oh, so I'll work from home and wait for things. Like, you remember Office Space where he talks about his day?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's how my day is. Like, it's like, oh, and then I have periods where it's absolutely brutal. And it's like, okay, we have a lot of stuff. And so like I like the periods where there's not much going on, because I can take care of things. I can sit there and just play Pokemon all day.
Right.
Corporate jobs. Is there any deck with a good winning percent? Oh, Grimsnarl Frostlass is actually kind of doing well tonight. How do you have your name as Wugtrio Mill and then play Grimsnarl Frostlass?
That's just a fake fan right there. That is a fake Wugtrio fan.
Like, I like looking at the names and like being like, why aren't you? Like Chris the Hedgehog, and he's not even Hedgehog, it's Heckhog.
Not even a hedgehog, bro.
Yeah, the Heckhog isn't even playing a deck with like Morpeko in it. That's the closest thing I can think is a Hedgehog. It's more of an electric mouse, like every other electric mouse we have in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't really have a hedgehog in format.
Do we even have a Hedgehog Pokemon?
I don't think so.
I think there is. Technically Shaman.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Shaman and Togedemaru is considered one as well.
Huh.
Talking about Wugtrio Mill, they just called the judge for some reason. All right, what's up? Okay, looks like we have an issue. All right. Can confirm there. Yeah, it sounds like their opponent played a card that wasn't in their deck list, so. Cyndaquil, you know what? I think Cyndaquil would be one too. That is a good one.
Yeah, I'd accept Cyndaquil. So I guess if Mr. Hedgehog wanted to play Ethan's Typhlosion, that would be fitting.
Okay, never mind. Looks like they realized they didn't have it and they just took the L. So
nice.
So it'd be all right. Well, I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, you know, like because if you type in like Hedgehog Pokemon on Google, which typing in any Pokemon in Google is a bad thing to do sometimes. Don't ever look up Dr. Zoroark if you don't want to be traumatized. But yeah, someone was actually saying we need more Hedgehog Pokemon back 4 months ago on Reddit.
Wow. I mean, now that we're actually naming them, I think there's enough hedgehogs. I think we got enough.
Yeah, you know what we need? We need more crocodile Pokemon like Fuecoco. Actually, just make more Fuecocos.
Yeah, I mean, there's Fuecoco, there's, the Sandile line, and that's... Well,
there's Crocodile. Well, okay, if you go to the Pokemon Center,
yeah,
they have the whole Bitey Friends puppets, which is all the like the crocodile kind of things, and Wugtrio for some reason. Let me see. Or not Wugtrio. Quagsire.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's just do puppet up here. Because they had the Psyduck. The Psyduck and the Slowpoke were old. They put in like Quagsire. Yeah, Bite Buddies. That's what they called them. Bite Buddies. Which I want to bring this to Seattle and play all my games with one handed with this one on my other hand.
Yeah, just have a complete mess every time you try to shuffle.
Cookie Monster shuffles. Game state ruined. Like these are pretty decent price. They're good size. The Gabite, my brother Heatmiser has a Gabite. Or Gibble, sorry, Gabite. Totodile would be another one. I would be like the second one. The Trapinch is nifty, but they did like a whole like little play with them. And like when they came out, I was like, I had to get this. I had to. And it was like it was instantly when it came home, Mrs. Jim's like, what's that? And I'm like, nothing. And I ran away really fast to my office and locked the door. But hey, at least they always have plush. There's one Fuecoco plush they haven't restocked like in years, and it makes me sad.
That's the worst is when you're a fan of like a Pokemon that's like, kind of niche, but also like kind of popular, where it's like niche enough to where they're not immediately going to try to restock it, but it's also popular enough to where like it will sell out.
Well, it's like the first Pokemon. That's what is part of how we have Iron Thorns Crustle at 3-0. Sorry.
Crustle at 3-0?
Yeah, like you'll see like Chikorita. I'm just using them as an example. Won't get anything for like years, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, "Oh yeah, the whole second gen starter line exists," and they just drop everything.
Yeah.
And so you're like, "Oh, okay." So that's what you have to expect with them. If you're essentially not one of the big ones that everyone loves, then you won't get that stuff. But next round is up. We're gonna find ourselves a game.
Let's go.
All right, round 4. Let's see who's already streaming. We have Joyful Sandwich with Megabox at 2-1. I know Sharkbait was on Gardevoir. Goldwire's on Poltnor. Wellspring Dragapult on table 7. And table 12 is Linkfan. That's a new person. And he has to just Link fan. They are playing Grimmsnarl Frostlass. Okay. Grimmsnarl. This one is Ars Rattling. Okay, that's one we just watched was Ars blah 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 blah. Let's see what Joyful's up against. They're always a good watch. They're on the Mega Box and they're up against Grimmsnarl Frostlass. You know what? We're gonna be doomed either way. Let's go ahead and watch Joyful Sandwich. Which I try to put more interesting decks on early before we get stuck watching like Gardevoirs and Dragapults for the rest of the night.
Oh yeah.
Like as much as I want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, other decks will do great. Sometimes, like we had Greninja win last week, and it did, and like it was a nice, pleasant surprise. I won't lie. But like most weeks, I won't see it. Or like we've had Garchomp make a cut, and I was like, oh, that was great. Why can't I find my Grimmsnarl? There it is. All right, there we go. Gameplay, yay! Okay. Joyful Sandwich here will be going first, or I mean second. As our opponent will be going first. It makes sense. And the Psyduck start, but hey, it's the best ace spec in the world.
Oh my gosh. Psyduck start.
Yeah, but you got the Precious Trolley.
Right.
This is when you're after they play here, their opponent's gonna go expletive. Lots of expletives. Wow, 100% say Trolley's the best ace spec. It always is in your hand.
It always is. I don't know how. It's in terms of like opening starts. The only other ace spec that I think rivals it is Secret Box. People just be starting Secret Box, at least against me, like every time.
Right? Like every time I play against Grimmsnarl sets up. Always does. And like I got like 3 different guides for 3 different decks I bought in for this up until rotation. They're all decks are going all things are going to become useless after rotation. Oh, okay, maybe the Dragapult Dusknoir won't. And every one of them's all, oh, just Marnie them like turn 1 and they'll brick. No. No, they never do.
I like that you said just Marnie them.
Or yeah, Marnie or Iono them. Just shuffle their hand back.
Well, whichever one's in rotation. Just play whichever supporter's in rotation.
Well, okay, it came up today. Like I don't remember if it was the official chat or the Azul's chat. They were talking about, oh, Marnie should come back, and I just kept hearing that, and like all of a sudden it just came back and replaced Iono. Like she's like, I'm back.
I mean, I'd be fine with Marnie coming back.
You know, it makes sense because we do have the Marnie Grimmsnarl in format. You might as well. Yeah. We don't have an effective way of what's the word I'm looking here for? Hand disruption. So like bring that back. And because like it was overly broken when you could play it turn 1 if you're going first.
Oh, yeah.
But now, with it going second, at least the person going first has a little bit better of a job. Going with I get it, but I don't get it either. Because, well, okay, they don't have any Frostlass set up. So...
Right. I guess there's no reason not to.
And now you've got double Monkey Dory set up. So if they do start playing Frostlass Pings or however else they want to do it, you can just negate the damage.
Yeah, getting double Monkey set up there is really big. hands are not looking great though. Like we got Energy Boss.
Yeah, remember they tried. They tried off the Poke Gear, and all they did was get their third boss.
Right. Yeah. So not getting the hand disrupted either. We just had Lily's played as you'd expect. Be interesting to see how this goes. I think we're going to be in for a slow burn this game.
Well, we'll see the Mist Energy here. No, I was gonna say I didn't remember if the Mist Energy stopped the Frostlass. It does not.
No.
But I would move the damage now. If this hand does not get disrupted and they don't evolve that Impidimp into a Grimmsnarl this next turn, I think he can get aggressive and Boss's orders it up and take the KO on it.
Yeah, for sure. If they don't evolve that, I mean, shoot, a Grimmsnarl player might actually be in trouble. The Energy Boss might be all we need. We can shut them out of the game if they don't get another Impidimp down.
Like you want to get Monkey Dory set up? I've got Monkey Dories set up. And I need to add you to the caster thing because I switched it and now you're here. Now I got to switch it back because the timer thing is stupid. I need an easier way to do it. Check commands. And also once I say that to two judge calls come up. Now, I'll ask this: how much Marty's Grimmsnarl have you played?
I have not actually piloted the deck at all. I have never had any interest in playing that deck. I have said since day one that deck is actually quite fraudulent. I have never touched the deck in my life, but I've played against it a decent amount, but I have never actually played it.
Man after my own heart. Man after my own heart. Because I have a...
I can't.
I can't. It ends up doing well in my tournaments all the time, but it gets lucky.
Right. And that's the thing, is I can't say it's completely fraudulent because it did win a regional recently. It's had some good placements, both online and offline. So I can't say it's completely fraudulent, but I'm still not a believer.
It's kept me out day 2 in Vegas.
Oof.
Yeah.
Hello there.
They streamed the smash up twice at the UIC. Also, welcome everyone coming in from Lady Dunsparce streams. I'm Senior Doom, tournament organizer, professional illustrator, and man who ate a big bowl of Chinese for lunch/dinner tonight. Joining me tonight is William UVMax. William, would you go ahead and introduce yourself to the Raiders who just came in?
What's up, everybody? I'm William UVMax. Fun fact, I actually used to be one of Lady Dunsparce's locals. I used to live in West Virginia, used to play at the same store as her. So I know Lady Dunsparce a little bit, so good to see you all.
Here comes the Marnies. Yeah, but yeah. I the first game, I lost 1-2, and I would have 2-0'd. Because it went 1-1 and then they won 3. I prized both Dragapults in the first game, and as soon as I realized that, and I couldn't win the game that turn, the next turn they finally went off.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh god, no, I have to scoop this. I have to get to game 2. I have to get a fast game because I'm not going to get a KO in time. Once they set up like the Marty's Grimmsnarl that turn, because otherwise I had everything. I'd blow up. I would take KO the active. I KO their bench. It was just done. And it didn't happen. And then the last one, I prized double Badoo both games and at least one Dragapult. and I got 2-0'd, and I was just like, this is the worst possible outcome.
That's the worst when you like when you're in that winning in situation and you just like have the worst either draws, prizing. What the luck just is all against you in that moment. It's like couldn't have been any other game. Any other game.
Anything else, please? But yeah, Logan after that 3-2 over 3 pulls over 2 every time. It just
Oh yeah.
it was just too much. There was just no other outs I could find. All right.
So we've now got hella monkeys on the board. We got 2 to 3. Looks like damage is just being passed back and forth at this point.
I talk about real quick why I went to 2. I was part of a group that was testing a lot of Dragapult. It was like a whole Dragapult group. And we're all sitting there like, you know what sounds good? What's that? Let's try 2 Dragapults. It was working, and then it happened multiple times in Vegas. I'm like, never again. And now I'm playing Gardevoir, so.
Well, that's the amount of times that prizing double Guardy happens. I see that so many times.
That actually, last time I played Gardevoir to a regional first round, I paired up with Piper when we were both playing Gardevoir, and in both games, 1 and 2, one of us prized double Gardevoir and scooped.
And so it was the best of one.
Pretty much. And then game 3 became a race on who could get their Gardevoir out first. Because like we were both dead drawing with a single like Ralts in the active. And we couldn't get anything. And then she hit we're just attaching energies and like 10 here, 10 there as we could. And then she hit the candy Gardevoir, and that was it. I was like, it was like a 10 minute round between double Gardevoir. And like, it's one of those losses where you go, oh man, I lost. But it's like, just the fact that it happened 2 games in a row and then a really loud, fast one.
Yeah.
And then I played against a Goldango that played 4 Averys for the Gardevoir matchup alone.
What?
Yes. He only beat Gardevoir the whole day. He lost to everything else.
Wow. He woke up and said he was not losing to Gardevoir.
Dude, Diancie is so good. I actually went out and bought not the regular Illustrator Rare, the one with the Japanese text on it, the comic style one. Just because, first, I like it in the deck, but second, also, I think it's just going to look, it just looks good. It's a good looking card. I'm like, let's put that in there.
I don't know if I've seen that particular one. Let me look it up. Oh, that one. Yeah. That one's fire.
Yeah, I but it was like $13. I was like, you know what? That's enough for an Illustrator Rare kind of thing. I'm like, I'll pull the trigger on that. I have like a.
Looking at this game, I feel like Megabox just like wins this, right? Like they just keep picking off one prizers
Slowly but surely.
There's not really anything Grim can do.
I wonder if they did overbench. Ooh, the penny. Do you want to penny something up? I think I might get a press the double game loss button for the first time in 4 years. Please.
Really? Really?
I have people they're fighting over who won. And
You love a double game loss.
they're still going. They're both going at it. And I just told them to stop now. I'm going to set this until someone has a victory screenshot as a tie.
Wow.
But otherwise, I was going to press the double game loss because they're both acting like children.
I've actually been responsible for a double game loss before in an IRL event, a League Cup, no less. And it was not by acting like a child. It was it was by an actual gameplay error. It was actually in the finals of a League Cup.
Oh,
I was
wow.
playing a Mew VMAX mirror, and I had already. It was game one, and I had Elisa sparkled, and then I had like that was like early in the turn. I had a really long, typical Mew VMAX turn. You're drawing, discard, and drawing, and like it had been such a long turn. I had forgotten at the beginning I had Elisa, so I played Judge, and both my opponent and I shuffled our hands into our decks, and neither of the judges watching this game caught it until like after we had shuffled and drawn 4 off the judge. So we were like, what do we do? It turns out the ruling there is that each of us get a game loss. So I effectively made this League Cup finals a best of 1 because it was game 1. We each just got a loss for it. So game 3 was basically just play game 3. That was the ruling on that. So if you want to make League Cup finals best of 1, there's the strat. Just make your opponent also have an irreparable board state. Yeah, that's a wrap. The
There it
Grim
is.
Snarl had nothing they could do.
All right, give me 1 second here. All right. It's hard because I have a player in talking in Portuguese.
Oh yeah,
So I have to go back and forth between the Portuguese and English translation as best as I can.
yeah, that's tough.
So we end up with that issue. Let's go ahead and jump back to the casting desk so we can at least look at updated standings and stuff. And to be, and even blah 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 blah. And to be honest, this player is called Judge like every round,
Oh yeah,
and I'm starting to lose my patience.
understandably.
They're saying that they were playing a chill game How many first rounds tonight? Only 8 tonight.
Only 8.
Yeah, we've been doing like 9 to 10 or 9 plus 16.
Oh, yeah.
It's top 16.
Yeah, I know. Usually, when you don't have everyone at EUIC, this is like a whole regional.
What one player is saying is that he won first game and then they're playing a chill second game. There's no communication until the judge call for the round, the wrong report. So, and I can see all communication. I can go into any one of these pairings and find out what someone said. Like, let's take a risk here. GG's, right? This is like I see everything. There's no hiding from me what you're saying.
But they just like telepathically said, let's do a chill game.
Right. So I it's like, okay, what do you do? And it's like, well, okay, I can check the messages. And if the person has a victory screenshot with the right people and everything, I'm going to go off that. And it tells you on the screen how someone won. Concession, game thing, opponent timed out, etc. And this guy has been like every round had some sort of issue with the other player about them lying or something else. At this point, I'm about to DQ him just because I am tired of it.
Yeah, if you got a problem every round, there's one common denominator.
But until I get the results, I'm not doing anything. Also, I sent them to a tie so they both sit there spamming the whole time. All right, here we go. Opponent was inactive for too long. Okay.
Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of experience playing online events, but I feel like it can't be that hard. Like, it cannot be that hard to just play your games, bro. Just play the games, submit the results, say GG's. It just can't be that tough.
And now he decided to call me gay.
Classic.
There we go. Someone called Kevin Harlan. Done. And like, you can. No, it's not worth a warning. It's not worth a warning at all. If he's called so many times tonight and it's been nothing but problems. And then if you want to see the victory screenshot, here it is. Let me pop it up. Open link. There it is. Opponent was inactive for too long. All this damage was done. 100 damage. That means... Oh, no, 31's onto something. That means they disconnected, which is with that amount of damage and everything, that's a game loss. So it doesn't matter. I'm just here for William. A lot of people always come for the other casters. I feel so alone sometimes.
Yo, what up, Evan? Thank you for showing up, Evan. Appreciate it, bro.
But what you might also be sitting here like, dude, why do you talk so much about like what the judge calls and all that? It's being transparent. I want to be more transparent than TPCI is with their judge calls. If I ban someone, I want everyone to know. I'm trying to make the ban list a little bit more easily acceptable in public. But most of the time, those players you don't see them anywhere else. And I'm just like, eh. But moving on. Why is Dragon Ball Dusknoir number 1?
It's Dragon Ball Dusknoir. It does what it does.
Is that a bad thing, though, anonymous guy? We accept everyone here. Pokepad, though, it just makes this deck too good. Everyone already knew. Okay.
Everyone already knew.
We had a friend that happened with. He came out to us and we're like, we knew, buddy.
That's got to be kind of comforting, though. They're just like, oh, okay, cool.
It's just like, yeah, they were just like, oh, okay. Like, we never asked you because you didn't tell us and you weren't like comfortable with it, right? Like, to come out on your own terms. But we knew. We knew. All right, what else do we have? Goldwire, currently 4-0 with the Dragon Ball Dusknoir. Le Consume, 4-0 with the Cynthia's Garchomp. They are just eating Dragon Ball Dusknoirs tonight.
Okay, nice. I was actually playing live before this, and I got cooked by a Garchomp. I think Garchomp might be real.
I think the big thing about it is it has a lot of good moving parts to it. It feels when I played it, it feels like it's too dependent on the corkscrew dive. And like once you get that and kind of go, maybe Draconic Buster comes in, you take some KOs, but like you'll have to corkscrew dive because you need more cards. You need to find that extra energy card. Or someone just is able to get through it. But the 400, yes. Yeah. If you can get the 400 out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. You're just hoping you don't hit something like a Venusaur. Which I do like the Forest of Vitality in the deck. Some people play it because then you can get the Roserade set up that turn and it becomes a little bit harder. There's a Tank Pidgeot at 3-1. Wait, it's not just Pidgeot? Is it the Junior Mines? I assume this is Control. Oh, it's not Control at all.
Wait, whoa. What is this?
There's a Salvatore in there. The Acerola is Mischief. Like, because you see it there. It's like, oh, it's Pidgeot. We have Pidgeot Control like every week doing well. It's Power Capsule with more steps. Hey, don't underestimate Crisis Punch. If you need to hit 280 with Crisis Punch instead of trying to flip two heads.
If you really need that 280, that's pretty clutch.
Spiky energy. Like, just remember, 200 is good, but if you can guarantee a little bit more. Let's see, what else we have? What the Imposter Wood Trio Mill.
Yeah, imposter.
Imposter. Space elevator. Let's see. We do have Shark Bait, usually Prince Vortex. Prince Vortex, why are you not playing Marnie's Grimmsnarl? Like, I don't think I've ever seen Prince Vortex play anything that's not Marnie's Grimmsnarl. You know what? I can check his history in the tournament. I can 100% check his history in the tournament. Where was the rankings? Here we go. Prince Vortex. He's number 6 on the rankings right now. Wow. Oh, there was a Frostlass Monkey Dory. Never mind. It's a lot of Marnie's.
That's similar enough to Marnie's. He's playing Poltzard tonight.
Let's go ahead and update the standings real quick. While I'm here, update ranking. All right, there we go. There we go. You all can see the admin thing. Who cares? All right, so Julius Caesar is actually Cal Connor, so everyone knows. He has won 3 times this year.
Oh my gosh.
He is killing a roll. I know, he almost won 3 in a row. And then Joyful Sandwich, number 2, Pondambo, Moose TCG. I don't remember who won the regional, but the regional does stuff where it's like, okay, you can do things, which we have that coming up end of March. We'll be a post-rotation best of 3. So we are waiting on one match, and want to guess what the match is?
Did a Guardy Mirror.
Midget Control versus Mega Scrafty. Oh my god, Mega Scrafty could actually win that.
Let's go.
Can you imagine controls down to like 1 card and you do actually get to use Outlaw League and then discard your top card and that's it? All right, let us see. Yeah, I just gotta wait for that one game, and they do get what's called a 2-minute leeway we do for online because it takes a little bit of time to set up, and sometimes you have to go through animations, stuff like that. Yeah.
And then we'll be jumping into round 5.
Yes, we'll be jumping into round 5, which will be here in just a moment as it is. All right. Also, I saw the message that popped up. I was typing to a friend. Please do not use that word. It is not good. It's like one thing we're all saying, like, "Oh, I'm gay" or something like that. We're teetering the line, and I think we crossed it. So I wanted to leave that message and time the person out. So. I've been trying to let Mrs. Doom let me buy a 80-inch screen TV. Like we go to Costco and it's right there when you come in. And you know why they're there when you come in? Because they want you to buy it. It's 100% marketing kind of thing.
You walk right in and see that beautiful display and you're like, you know what I need today? An 80-inch television.
Exactly. And then it's got like, they got the box has like, for every area, they put the box of your local football team. So mine's got the Seahawks on it. And I'm like, oh my God, don't do that to me.
$80-inch TV is huge. That's a lot of TV.
they also play. I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I have my own proton pack. I'm actually trying to fix it right now because I went and got a better rig for it so I can support the better weight. They always have Ghostbusters Frozen Empire on. And like I'll walk in, I'll start watching it, and Mrs. Doom's like, I'm gonna walk off. I'm like, okay.
You know where to find me.
know where to find me. And then littlest Doom will be like trying to tug on me. Let's go. I want to find all the free samples. Which my youngest, he's nonverbal autistic, so he communicates a lot by pointing, grabbing, stuff like that. And that's how he is. He's just like, come on, like pulls, and then he goes around, he finds like the free samples, and then he's like, let's get like the cookies, or let's go get a whole big thing of Reese's Pieces. All right, so they've got 1 more minute to have something that they won. If not, we're going to move on to the next round. And again, like I said, the whole reason for that is so we could, if there's any issue, if you can deck someone out by just pressing end turn when like rounds got 10 seconds left to go, it takes 15 seconds for live to register that you won.
Yeah.
And then this is also as close as we can get to turns, because if we did turns, someone could stretch it out for another 15 minutes easily.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We do 35 minute rounds. You have more than enough time to play through a game.
Right.
You know, the thing is, Goldango, it didn't fall off for EUIC, but it's fallen off. It's just fallen off on online tournaments. I think people, again, like we're just all looking for that new deck. Something to play. I mean, it's 5th, but still something. Brat chat. All right. It looks like they are tied. We are moving on. Next round is up. Let's find a game. We are looking for, let's see, Sharkbait with the Gardevoirs up against Raging Bolt.
Ooh.
I haven't had Raging Bolt on in a while. You know what? Let's see. We just had Joyful Box on. What's Goldwire up against? Goldwire. Goldwire is up against Chris the Hedgehog, Charizard Pidgeot. Who else do we have? We can always reach out to Andrew Air. We have Prince Vortex, the Wellspring Dragapult, and then we also have Link Fan, who is on. I don't want to put Marnie's. I think we should do the Bolt. Let's do Sharkbait. So go ahead and jump.
Bolt.
Let's go ahead and jump to table 1. And let me make sure Sharkbait is sharing. Oh, they're probably listening on chat. They're like, oh yeah, I'll share my screen. Looks like they're already going, so I will just go ahead and pop the game up, and I will update the names and the decks here as we get the game going.
Now the question on everyone's mind is this going to be Cool Bolt or is it going to be Owl Bolt?
I think it's Owl Bolt.
I would expect it to be Owl Bolt, but I would also love to see some janky Bolt. Seeing some jank with this hand right here. Good thing there's an Iono there.
I have to find it, but I had like one time I messaged my Miser, he's my brother, in chat. I messaged like I had like it was like 5 energy, a nest ball, and Iono, and I was like, oh thank God for the Iono.
Yeah.
It's even worse when you have if you're playing something like Dragapult and you have all your energy in hand and no way to get like go get like the Badoo you need.
Right, yeah.
Oh, you got an issue.
Down 2 hoots, transformative start. Into the baby bolt. Yep. If you're playing owl bolt, you gotta have the baby bolt out here going against Guardy.
My wife left me for liquidating my 401k and buying Pokemon cards. You know, the sad thing is, there's probably actually people out there like that.
Average investor, bro. That was not the kindest Iono of all time for the Guardy player. We're going to get A-Rolts that will presumably promptly get picked off by Baby Bolt. So, not looking great for Guardy, I think. Oh, I didn't see the Lux Cape. Hey, I guess you can put the Lux Cape on it to protect it. Kind of have to.
Yes.
Is there a world where the Baby Bolt kills the Rolt still? I think whatever they get off this Jewel Seeker is going to reveal a lot about what their game plan is.
Okay. I'm bringing it up because it looks like they got it like right after. I said time. That's a tie, right? Just right at 2 minutes. Like 30 seconds later, like, oh no, I won. And I'm telling them that we this most finished out turns, like everything we already talked about. We've become more so with time because we'd have players say I won, and then it would take like 10 minutes to give proof. So like a little bit more strict with it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I also said to him, to be honest, if I caught that, if I saw them right before I pressed like next round, I would have changed it for them. I would have, like,
right.
I would give them that extra leeway, but I didn't because there's probably one way I was in a good mood tonight, and some players have soured it. So
the way it is.
Hey, you got 2 Ralts now.
Okay, yeah. Now the Guardy player's cooking. We can actually get some rolls down. We can get some energy in the discard. We're not really doing anything on this turn, but
Hey man, Costco rotisserie chickens are so good. Because
Costco rotisserie chicken.
I have
now that is a true luxury.
I have spent enough time cutting those up, like for family stuff, like making chicken quesadillas, whatever else. I've become like really efficient at carving up chickens.
I haven't had a rotisserie chicken in a minute. I would hit the spot right about now.
It is $5, greatest value on earth. You can get like
yeah,
you can make so many different meals with it. It's so good. Went after the bench. Well, he didn't do enough damage on the active, right?
no. So makes sense.
Ooh, we're still lacking here.
It's also kind of important that the Div 1 is the one that is still there because it has the Lux Cape on it. So if he wanted the TM Evo, like he couldn't. Not that I think TM Evo is the play here. I think the play here is, well, maybe. I don't know. What is the play here?
I almost feel like you put the Bravery Charm on the Mew. But you know what? You're now hoping to hit a supporter. Okay, you hit Kirlia
Okay.
and Turos. But also the Pheasantipity. Pheasantipity into no. Turo the Ralts. Bring up the Clefairy. Take the KO.
Yeah.
I don't even think you take the KO here. Oh, you do? Okay, you know what? Take the KO.
Okay.
Take the KO.
Yeah, you definitely did take the KO.
That puts you kind of back in the game.
Was it not worth it to put the Kirlia down?
He couldn't because he put down the new Ralts and the other one he Turo'd up.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So you got the cape out. So now they don't get a two price cape. But they could get a 2-prize Raging Bolt here.
Right. And then I think this is fine for Bolt, honestly. Like Bolt has a pretty good 2-2 path here. Or not 1-1-2-2 path. Because we can take 2 on the Clefairy here. And then presumably next turn we can find an easy kill on a Mew or a Fez. I mean, obviously the Bolt's going to get Iono to 2, but they'll just draw Noctowl. They just got it like that. But the Bolt is playing the Iono.
DWND, thank you for the follow. All right, let's go drop some players. Miss 2 rounds and you're gone. All right. So it is kind of a big loss here. Oh, wait, no, they just Iono'd them.
Yeah.
Oh, energy switch. But you can at least put one Kirlia out there.
Oh, we're getting rid of the Fez? We're just going to let him have the free return kill on the Bolt with the Clefairy?
But the problem is, if you notice, he did grab Seda.
Oh, yeah. So if he takes the knockout Clefairy, he just loses because it's just 2 prizes. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we kill the Fez to stop him from getting, set up with a Guardian, a single prize attacker here. And this might just be curtains for Guardy.
Well, you do hit the Iono, though. That would put the Seda back in the deck.
Right. Yeah. I think that's what they're going to have to do. Yep, grab the Screamtail.
Give yourself some options here.
Yeah. And then just hope for the best off Iono. Hope the Iono to 2 sticks here. There's only 1 energy on board for the Bolt. There's 1 Hoot left on board, so they do have the ability to just get knocked out.
Oh!
There's Rare Candy Guardy. Now Guardy has to ask himself, what do I want to do?
Do they have enough discard in there? Like, personally, I think you go after the Hoot. Or alternatively, if you get enough damage onto the Screamtail, you could just KO the active, and that's even more damage out.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Is just take out the active with Screamtail. So you have a single prizer in the active. Their only powered up attacker goes down. Because if you take out the Hoot Hoot, they still just need boss with their bolt. But if you take out the bolt, they need a lot.
They're hitting 240 right there on the active.
Yep.
Boom, boom. There we go. So now it's up to the Raging Bolt to make an answer back. They do not have a Pheasantipity out.
No, they don't.
They could get one more card if they could find a Grass Energy onto the Teal Mask.
Mm-hmm.
They could, if they somehow find another owl, great. The biggest issue now comes for Sharkbait here is how do they finish out the game? Countercatcher is not active.
Exactly. So even if the bolt whiffs entirely this turn, they can just like push Fan Rotom. And well, I guess they should not take a knockout, but they could still just like push a single prizer. And then with no counter catcher, well, does Screamtail get anything? Any two prizer on the bench? No, it can't.
Not unless there's squawk ability. I actually had someone scoop today because you can't hit the Ogerpon, right? I put 90 damage on it to it. I was playing against Mega Venusaur. And I was preparing a Screamtail to hit the active. And I think they thought I was going to shoot the Ogerpon for game. So they scooped, and I went, oh, no, I was using the Screamtail because I didn't want you to take an easy two prizes or try to like find some way to do that, right?
Like, I can't hit bench Terras with this thing.
I was going to do that, and then depending on how the game went, I had 3 Monkey Dories out. It would just be like, okay, here's more damage. Or they would go down to 1 prize, I'd be at 2, and then Countercatcher becomes active.
Right.
So they do get a prize here.
Well, that's the thing. Should they take a knockout? Because Countercatcher not being online is kind of important. Yeah, they just opt to pass. And then Guardy will now, I guess, just knock out that Fan Rotom. Well, really, they should hit the Hoot Hoot, but they are going to go down to 1. Yeah, there's the Countercatcher, so it's good that we didn't swing with that Fan Rotom.
I think coming in with the jelly might be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Because then you're removing a lot of options for them.
Right.
And you're trying to force them to be like, hey, hit me. I'm going to keep hitting you. Are you going to hit me? And here's something important about Gardevoir, like I say a lot of players don't realize. You do need to make sure you have energy in the discard so you don't get locked if you're going to use Screamtail.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've gotten like retreat locked because I've overextended myself with Screamtail. Too many.
Gardevoir is just going to keep on glooming.
I mean, in time, you'll take the KO against the Fan Rotom. And, but here, they'll take the KO, and then we just win.
Right.
Oh, I love Diancie. Diancie's like my favorite in this. Now I got to test the Spectre. I wish I had Drops on again, but I don't. Yeah, see, they're holding back. They have to.
Bro, August, you went 2-3 drop. What are you doing, bro?
Anything that discards all your energy and puts it back in the discard pile as a Gardevoir is amazing. Oh man, don't take the KO with the Fan Rotom there, because now he gives him room to put. Okay. I was gonna say that gives him room to put whatever it's called. Monkey down.
Right. And then you're screwed.
Now the question is, does Sharkbait have something like Turo? Because with the secret box, you could Turo next turn if it's still in the deck. Anything. Probably the active. KO, because you have damage out there. KO the bench, Fan Rotom, and then just KO the active and you win. Boss, okay. So the Gardevoir there's plenty of energy. Oh, they're probably hoping because there's only one psychic. Bring up the other Fan Rotom. Pop, okay. But I mean, still, if you have outs, there's the monkey. Right. I think you kind of take the KO here.
Yeah,
keep
and
the
just put them in a position where they have to get it here without items.
4-card hand, just top decking. They can Raging Bolt, but it's not going to KO anything. Well, okay, it can KO something. It's not going to KO any of the 2 prizers.
Right. I mean, he would need... Yeah, I mean, if he can't play items, there's really nothing he can do, because he can't boss and Sada in the same turn.
Iron Valiant, okay.
Does he have the boss for the mute?
No. Oh, that would have been an amazing play, though. But now they win in like every way. You just
right. Like
260.
Oh, man. If he had held the boss, if he had just held the boss for the Mew there, that would have been so sick.
Well, there we go. We got Sharpay going 5-0. They're getting ready to stamp their easy way into the top cut. Let's go ahead and go back to the casting desk here in Seattle. I am still working that out. I need to like really... I've been working out how to say that, and like casting desk in Seattle seems to work better than when I call it the casting cave. But let's go ahead and update standings. We're waiting on 6 matches here to finish out. Our current 5-0s are Alt F4 million, the Dragon Dusknoir. Then we got Gardevoir, Sharkbait 502, Gardevoir number 2. Wug Trio, Mill the Imposter coming in at 5-0. with the Grimmsnarl Frostlass, Lekasum 5-0 with the Garchomp. Hey, Garchomp making a good night. S Dow Mayo 5-0 with Grimmsnarl Frostlass, and Goldwire 5-0 with the Dragapult Dusknoir. We do have a couple extra 4-1s coming in. Of special note, the Raging Bolt.
Shout out Raging Bolt.
Waiting on Trash Pools. Let's actually pop open their stream here. See where they're at. Oh, nope, it's Lobster Fest. Lobster Fest. We'll wait for that. Turn off the sound. Goldango 4-1. We got Enzorark 4-1. Jedi Theus 4-1 with Marty's Grimmsnarl. Please do not let me put Marty's Grimmsnarl back in the graphic. I don't want to do that again. Why can't we have Greninja win? Greninja won last week, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's cool!" And I got all that internet clout for not playing the deck. Someone else playing it, and me just putting it on my tournament's graphic. Please, my sponsors were happy. Which my sponsors include Tabletop Village, tabletopvillage.com. Use code Doom5 for 5% off your order. Dual Spec, I forgot what my code is because I got to get it fixed. Dualspec.com. Doom Gaming, that's where I make the art. And I totally did not transition the screen because I didn't realize that. All right. Because I was too busy talking about sponsors. Doom Gaming. Buy my art. Pokematch.app. Track all your matches on there, including your Limitless tournaments. It does have Limitless capabilities, so if you're in Limitless, you want to track your records overall. Great app to be using. And Matoba, which is also designed. They have a physical location in LA. And an online presence. They do sell a lot of rare stuff. They recently had the second place, like Champions Worlds mat, and some others like the Champions mat too. It was just like, how? But they had it. And it was for sale. It looks like they won. Or lost. Oh, they won 5-0. Charizard Noctowl. I've barely played this deck. Have you played this deck?
I despise this deck. And it's because it's so good. It's such a good deck.
Like
it's unfair.
It feels so much better than just straight Charizard Pidgeot. Like I tried playing the Azul list. I really did. And like I can trust his calls. The man's got enough history to be like, yeah, we have that.
I've really just hated Zard since 2023. It's been a perennial thorn in my side, as a Mew VMAX loyalist. Was never a big fan of the Zard, so I'm gonna hate on it until it rotates. And that fateful day is coming soon.
It's coming. It's coming. Actually, I need to make sure I didn't drop this player. Edit participants. There you go. Oh, they're still in. Okay. They forgot to check in, but they still played. And I was just making sure I didn't drop them this round. Okay. Saying Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is a banned word. I don't remember why I banned it like 4 years ago, but I did.
Yu-Gi-Oh's a banned word.
I don't even remember what all the. God damn it, you miser. Sorry that everyone's asleep waiting for EUIC tonight. Like Pokemon helped me out, give me like Twitch drops, and I'm always active. Like I was averaging well over like 150 people for like 5 streams. And I'm like, man, if I get 6, I could like get partner push and then the drop stopped and now everyone's gone. And
Oh,
it's like I still get like the same numbers. So I was like 50. I'm usually 50 to 80 people.
yeah.
Especially considering how late it is. But I was like, no, Pokemon, give me the drops back. They're like, you should have EUIC code streamed. I'm like, no. Everyone's gonna watch a Zool stream as it was.
True.
But yes, also I am a community ambassador, which might be like, hey, what's that? That means I can talk I can report, or however you want to put it, to TPCI. One of the big things I do is I do talk about the bugs we get and make sure everything's going through. They know about the tournament. They love the tournament, I guess. I don't know. They haven't flat out said it. I look to them like a dad waiting for a hug, and they just don't give it. But they're like, here, son, have a whiskey. I'm like, cool. And by whiskey, I mean Twitch drops. And so, like, if you ever have like a grievance about something, you see a social media post about a player or something like that, saying some really, really nasty, racist things or something like that. That's usually what someone says. You know, that kind of stuff. You can message me about it, and I will report it. And Pokemon will do appropriate action. We also will report things like if on stream someone cheats on stream, let's say, we can still report that. And like, that's what we can do. Can you get a regional Omaha or Kansas City?
That might be a tough ask.
Yeah. A lot of it gets reported, and they do see that. It's just a nice thing. It's in case things get missed, because there's people out there who make posts who are players who have like 20 followers. Let me lie there. And
Right.
They can't catch that. Or wait, Rockets Porygon's 4-1. We'll go look at this real quick while we're talking about it.
Ooh.
So that's the kind of stuff. Or like you have concern about the game, like rules, like them changing back to the 3 turns. Like that's the kind of stuff we talk about too. Also, if we had it in Kansas City, I could actually honestly try and I work for T-Mobile. I don't lie about that. It's on people know my real name. I'm an illustrator. I put my real name out there. It's Zach Roy, if you want to look it up. I work for T-Mobile corporate. We have 2 offices. We have one in Bellevue and we have one in Overland Park, right near the Chiefs stadium, which I guess they're going to tear down our office building and build a new Chiefs stadium down there in like 3 years. I don't know, but I could find an excuse to go there and stay over the weekend for the regional.
Nice.
But that's the only reason I can see myself going to Kansas City. I mean, it was amazing I was able to go to Las Vegas this year. But look, as it is, Ruckus Porygon, have you played against Honchkrow Porygon yet?
I have not. I know nothing about this deck.
So you're trying to get as many supporter cards with Team Rocket in its name in your discard pile. And you're going to hit harder and harder as the game goes on. The Honchkrow is the opposite. You want as many in your hand and discard them. So as you're building up the Porygon, you're attacking with the Honchkrows. Usually the way you want to beat this deck is you just go after the Poirogons and let the Honchkrows take out your 1 prizers or damage your 2 prizers, however it is. Let them put all those supporters in the discard anyways. Because the Honchkrow is going to lose power. It's just not going to be able to attack again at some point. But that Porygon is. So that is how you beat it. But the fact this one's 4-1 is actually pretty cool. Let's see what they beat. Mega Absol Box, something, Gold Angle Lunatone, Rockets Mewtwo,
Rockets Mewtwo,
and lost the Charizard Pidgeot. Now we got to see what this is. I have no idea what this is.
That's something. What?
As long as all your students take 30 less. Okay, but Jellicent isn't a Steven's Pokemon. What's Clefairy doing in there?
What the hell?
Oh. It's trying to use like X-Boot. Well, that makes sense. All right, what matchup are we waiting on? One last matchup, and who is it?
Of course.
A pair of 1-3s. Okay, that sounds horrible.
Of course.
Mega Absol Box Mirror.
Oh, that's brutal.
Mr. McBulldops. Oh man, Rick and Morty fell off so bad. I'm Mr. Bulldops. Let's see. Anything else surprising in the 4-1s? We got a couple 3-1-1s. Heat Miser. That was such a mess up. I wanted the advantage. Man, the 1-3 still playing. They are allowed to play.
And the 1-3s is crazy.
Hey, look, there's a 2-3-1 drops. Another 3-1 drop. Well, okay, you know what? Some people do that. They play 4 games and they drop because that's what they were trying to play. Practice.
Right. They weren't trying to stay up all night.
I mean, some people do.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
Exputimus Maximus, gotta buy me some new boots with all these paychecks from Doomco.
You're getting paychecks from Doomco? I'm not getting paychecks from Doomco, and I'm the owner and CEO. But Lucario Stan, thank you for the tier 1 sub. As an 8-month employee of Doomco, I do have to ask where you're getting those paychecks. Oh, someone called game. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Kick the field goal. Time ran out. There we go. Kick 5 field goals. Make the Super Bowl record. All right, let's go ahead and announce round 6 is up, and we will find ourselves a game. I forgot to announce round 5 was up. Oops.
I think everyone found their matches.
Yeah, I think everything was fine. 8 rounds plus ASIM? How about no? How about no? All right. Let us find our game. Let's see. We just had Shark Bait on. Gold Wires 5-0 and no. Prince Vortex, Dragon Ball Charizard versus Dragon Ball Dusknoir. Jeditheus, Barney's Grimmsnarl versus we had that one on earlier. Just had Joyful on. Oh, Andrew dropped. Chris the Hedgehog, thank you for the follow. Let's see who is streaming. Also, we could go Prince Vortex. I do want to see some Dragon Ball Charizard. A couple 4-1 drops as well. Ooh, that's going to add some issues.
Can make it juicy.
Because we haven't had Prince Vortex on in a while, so let's go ahead and do that. So join me on table 9. Also, you want a fun fact about Prince Vortex? Prince Vortex is a yo-yo champion.
Oh, really?
Yes. One time during a tournament in between rounds, he came on and yo-yoed for us to pass the time.
Nice.
And he was damn good.
It's fire.
So I was like, wow. I'm like, you learn new things every day. All right, looks like they're going. I'll have it pulled up right now. Is this a UIC format? No, this is Ascended Heroes because I didn't want to ban all the cards again, to be honest. And like people were ready for Ascended Heroes, and I'm just like, you know what, let's do it. Is it any different from EUIC format? Not really. A couple decks are playing Pokepad. The most vocal people who wanted to play EUIC format are at EUIC right now as it is.
Right. Exactly.
So I figured we all could have fun without them. I should have made it like a whole different format where you had to play like one of the paradox. You had to play 3 paradox Pokemon in your deck. So you can play Raging Bolt, Walking Wake, and Gouging Fire in your deck, or you can play Iron Hands, and oh hey, Iron Bundle. You know, but that's too hard to set up. So I said whatever, we'll just play.
Gotta say, this Dragapult player is probably feeling good aside from the lack of energy, but
Hey,
no
members.
energy. It's like we're gonna Lily next turn and hit it.
Do they play Latias? Like, would it have been worth bringing Latias out this turn? I'm looking. They do not, so no. So now they need to find the energy. And the fact that you have Charizard in the deck means you do have a pretty good way of getting energy acceleration. She's a crutch for bad players. How does it go in Mad Max Fury Road about water? Oh, what did Morton Joe say? Oh, do not, my friends, become addicted to water. It will take a hold of you and you will resent its absence. So just switch that out to, to energy.
To energy. Got everything that they really needed there. We got a Dracloak, we got an energy. We're now about to engage in the Itchy Pollen Wars.
Miser, how are you my brother? I've never seen Fury Road. Fury Road is an amazing movie. It is essentially one big car chase, the movie that's shot so well. And Tom Hardy says like 10 things in the whole movie. I think Charlize Theron says everything. Oh my god, dude. Please go watch it. Please. For the love of God. For the love of God, we can't use the Charizard.
No, we cannot. This is going to be recon, attach, pass, or itchy turn.
Hold on to that Pheasantipity.
Yeah, for sure.
Worst case scenario here. They have the Dragapult. They have the boss's orders. And they wipe out a Dracloak in the Dreepy.
Yeah, that's really bad.
There's the Dragapult. They don't know those. though, is he's sitting on unfair stamp.
Right. Well, not anymore. Well, oh, wait. Sorry. I thought that was Iono. I thought that was an Iono.
Jamming tower. Oh no, Gazer Beam's here.
Okay.
Quick heat, ban him. Wait, no.
Oh, Gazer's here. Is Evan still here? We might have some problems in the chat.
Oh, what problems do they have with each other?
they have no problems. It's just fake beef.
Everyone has fake beef with Gazer. Like, what was it last week? He came up like, is it just the whole community joke? Like, everyone likes Gazer. He's fine. He's a great guy, but we all have fake beef with him. Oh God, Gazer Beam. Like, if Sonny was on, Sonny would be like, ban him, and like, there's no reason to. I've known him for like, how long have we known each other? Like 5 years. Like, we started streaming.
Evan is still here.
We actually started streaming together, not at the same time.
Oh, that's funny.
We were both late night streamers, so it made sense. There's the boss's orders until it froze. Okay, there it goes. Curse Blast. Ooh, it's gonna be a 3 price turn there.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big turn.
Now, does Prince Vortex play any candy? They do play candy, but they have no energy out. This is harsh because they could easily, but you do have access now to the Pheasantipity.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. They do have energy. I think you put down the Charmeleon. Or Charmander, not Charmeleon. I mean, if you put down a Charmeleon there, I'd be asking, how did you do that?
Right. But I mean, if they get the pulled here, this is kind of fine, right?
They got the pull.
Yeah.
There's no way you don't get the pull now. And you can picnic basket.
Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice.
And on top of it, you could wipe out their Dreepy with the energy.
Oh yeah. If you were really gunning for it.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Because then you get rid of one of their energy. That's one less possibility of them having a cloak. Yeah, put 10 there, 10 there.
Yeah.
Take the damage on put the damage on the active, wipe out the Dreepy, and
then you're set up.
Like your opponent's gonna be behind on damages. They're gonna have 2 cards in hand, no Dracloaks to draw anything out of. They would have to find their Pheasantipity. Which
the unfair stamp is, if the unfair stamp really sticks, if they didn't get unfaired into like Iono or Lily or something to see more cards. Like, I think this Poltzard's got it in the bag.
And this is the biggest thing about playing in any sort of Dragapult mirror is like the whole game can flip so quickly.
Yeah. Some would say they can flip the script.
Oh. All right, here's my question for you. What Fezandipity art? The new one or the older one?
I'm not gonna lie, I really like the new one. I think I'm going with the new one. Now, that being said, as far as my actual deck goes, I just play a base rarity regular Fezandipity in it. But if I had infinite money, I'm getting that new one.
Oh yeah, that new one's so good. Oh, that will be game because we know the balloons in deck. We have Arvin in hand.
Yeah.
This game flipped so fast.
So quickly.
And we're about halfway through this round. I don't know if Prince Vortex sees it. Like, we know it's there.
Yeah.
Passed by it like twice.
It's
It's there.
Oh, there's a jamming tower. There's a jamming tower in play. There's a jamming tower.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, then now they're trying something else. Now you kind of are. Oh, wait. Charizard gets the energy. There we go.
There we go.
Say arrow for no reason.
Yeah.
And there's the concession. I was playing regular Charizard. And I was going to go back to the casting desk in Seattle. And I'll finish my thought here in a second as soon as William joins me. All right, there you are. I was playing regular Charizard, and I hit up against a festival lead, and I beat it 100% just using Fezandipity to bench the snipe the bench.
Oh, nice.
They would put down Diplin, gone. They put down whatever they wanted. They had Grookey stuck in the active. They couldn't get it out. And Thwacky, and I just kept knocking off whatever was on there. They never, ever went after were able to go after the Charizard. I'm like, how can you win if you have no attackers? Well, let's go ahead and update the standings as we're here. See how Garchomp's doing. Garchomp, it took an L finally. Against Trash Balls and the Charizard Noctowl. Oh, if I realized they played Prince Vortex around before, I would have popped that up. Too bad. Alt 4 million. That is 4 million, right? Yeah. Alt F 4 million. Also 6-0 currently. Azuratlin. We had them on earlier. They are the one playing the Dragapult Wellspring. We saw this earlier tonight. Might be worth jumping in and seeing them here, considering if they're 5-1, they're essentially on a winning it.
Yeah, true.
Because that is, as it's standing right now, with only 8 rounds instead of our usual 9, 6-1-1 is more of a guarantee.
6-1-1. Yeah.
I don't even think we hit. I think we might have 228, and by our rules, that is enough for 9. But I made an executive decision to set 8 because there have been enough people dropping out early that I'm like, no, let's do 8.
Right.
Should still be a clean cut. Ooh. Yeah, this is where we had another check-in and drop player. I don't get it, but I mean, it's not difficult for me to figure it out. But yes, that is the only Dragapult Wellspring. Oh wait, there might be another one. Because Trash Pulse is the one that won. This is the one that beat him. I know it's gaining popularity. Because this one isn't, so that must mean there's another one. Here it is. This is the other one. Akira 08. At least.
Oh, yeah. He did lose to August round 1.
So interesting that it is more of a thing, because I know it's in the city leagues. I know it's kind of more of a post-rotation thing right now. But I mean, some people want to play post-rotation. The thing is, we don't have all the cards for post-rotation yet. Not until we get Perfect Zero or whatever it's called. So, but by the time those come out, we'll have a post-rotation tournament, best of 3, March 28th, I believe it is, maybe 29th. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, 28th and 29th, best of 3, 2 days. 2 days. Winner currently right now gets $100 as part of the prize pool with a one of one holofoil mat. Bunch of stuff from Dual Spec, a bunch of stuff from Matoba, which includes a bunch of cards and other stuff that players don't, that are like Japanese or Worlds exclusive stuff, old WOTC promos, just a whole bunch of stuff, and the choice of a Masquerada or Quaxley gold statue I made because I thought it was fun. Because Fuecoco was the first one chosen. So there is no Fuecoco. I do have 3 skateboards. I could always send one, the Walking Way, Gouging Fire, Raging Bolts. But I like them on my wall, so no. Did you
Understandable.
Did you ever see those skateboards I made? I did a whole GoFundMe.
I don't think so.
I did a whole GoFundMe for them, and they got put through. I'll just pop up the photo. I have it right here.
Oh, sick.
Like I drew them stupidly for
Yeah.
on
No,
purpose.
that Raging Bolt one is right up my alley.
That's the one we ended up selling. Someone paid for all to do all 3.
Wow.
The whole thing. They're like, we will pay the whole thing. I said, you know what? I will do all 3 for you. And then I printed 2 more for myself because I'm like, if I'm going to have it up on my wall.
Yeah.
I found out I can do on-demand skateboards actually.
Huh.
So I might set that up. I just don't know what designs I would do. Maybe just the bolt to start. But currently only the 2 6-0s. Wug Trio, the Liar could be another 6-0 as they got down paired into Frostlass Monkey Dory. This is playing the Ting Lu version.
Oh, the big Tinglu.
Yes, the big Ting Lu and the Blood Moon Ursaluna. I don't think I've ever seen a Frostlass Monkey Dory win without the Blood Moon. The Blood Moon finishes off so many games.
Yep.
Like you should be playing that.
Yeah, it puts in so much work.
Let's see. Well, we have like so many different versions. Like we have that Ham King with Alakazam Dundun Sparse doing well.
Crazy.
He even won the mirror.
Let's go.
So you're telling me there was 2 4-1 Alakazam Dundun Sparse, which they got absolutely wrecked today on stream. I watched that game. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna get wrecked. Waiting on 2 matches. Let's find out what those matches are. They are Trio Mildensi and King Jerumcel versus Pupitar Master. Which that's Goldingo versus. How is that still one of the last games? Okay, you know what? You know why? Because they're probably single price trading right now.
Yeah, that's so real.
The Goldingo mirror is one of those mirrors you can actually watch, and you have to play skillfully. Because the Goldingos can't just go boom.
Right.
And this one, it makes sense because they're probably item locking and a lot of damage moving. So I could see it.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
I'll allow it. Got another 6-0. Trash pull, shark bait, and alt F4 million. All taking. Let's see. All right, I know Diego 9. They asked for the ID early.
Oh wow,
They like hit their teammate, and they both decided they just weren't going to play it out.
that's fair.
Yep. As it is, I think it will be a clean cut. Like, I don't think any X2s are making it tonight. But when I say that, someone decides, like, the 6-0 up here decides to go 8-0. And then someone decides to go, nobody takes the ID. Now, is Char ever playing an updated version? They are. Okay. I still need to get that new Mariners hat. Some point, I will. They decided to announce this year, hey, we're going to have a new on the field hat. And I'm like, no, I'm all caught up. This is Doom's going to be like, why are you buying more hats? All right, last game's finished. Moving on to the next round. We will find ourselves a game and round. Our next round. Round 7 is up. We are going to find ourselves a 5-1 game. Someone hopefully we haven't had on yet, and see where they're at. So let's see. I think we're looking at Asaret, this one right here, the Wellspring. You know what? I'm down for this.
Yeah.
And there's a bug where you have to like have your server time like set up correctly, and one person keeps running into the bug where it doesn't allow them to check in because they're playing on a VPN. I'm like, oh man. So like every round I've had to go in and reset their thing, which isn't that hard. It's probably the easiest judge call in the world, but still I'm like, oh, gotta go do that. But I would rather have them playing. All right, looks like we are set, and we are going to table 7. Looks like they're getting their game going, so we'll get this up.
Right. I'm excited to see what this Wellspring Dragapult deck is all about.
All right, so Shark Bait and Trash Pull stick the ID.
Nice.
Alt F4 million and Wug Trio Mill take the ID. So we've got that. And looks like the game is going, so we'll get that up as well. And so we got Wellspring, Ogerpon, Dragapult going up against Marnie's Grimmsnarl. Now the Wellspring could be 100% win this game easily. Like if
right.
quick Wellspring. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
For sure. gonna be a quick mulligan. I guess this is effectively a win in for them because they just ID the next one if they win this.
Like we might just have to find a fun game for the next round, depending on how everyone decides how they decide.
All right, here we go. Time to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just grab everything we want.
I feel like you have to play Dawn here, right? Because you need the.
Yeah, I would Dawn here.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Or
I thought you
sure.
could Dawn. You could. Well, okay. There's the. And the problem with Iono is you just put all your owls on the bottom of the deck, but you do have a Pokepad.
Right,
so
that's why I would have just went for the Dawn.
See that's bad. Okay, I was watching some videos about the banned game, about like different cheaters and stuff in it. And like the history of like this one guy as a cheater who got like banned multiple times. And then he got caught. Like the final thing that got him banned for life wasn't even like him cheating. It was him like completely screwing up a sequence thing so bad, but it was essentially was cheating by like the rule. And so he ended up getting a lifetime ban for it. So like the thing that got him caught was him just screwing up sequencing. But they're like, you've been banned so many times, like we can't even trust you on this that you screwed up sequencing. You're banned, dude. I was like, jeez.
Bro, sequencing was so bad he was asked to leave.
And like the thing is, like, he had all the right cards and everything. Even his opponent was like, what? And it just was so bad. I mean, like, if you watch, like, this is what I do like about, like, that game and, like, Magic, and one of the things I've pushed as a community ambassador is, like, the transparency of why someone was banned.
Oh, yeah. Like, Pokemon definitely needs to do a better job with that.
Look, it's off. When Noctowl. Did you risk it here and just Crispin Crystal and take out?
I would kind of risk it, and I would just let it rock right here.
Well, okay, you know what? I see what they're doing here. They're gonna go both. They're gonna get the Dree piece.
Right.
Yeah, I don't remember the player's name, Iron Valiant. It's just because like it was just. I watched the video while I was working on a model. And it was just something that happened on there. I was like laughing about like stuff.
Yeah, I think you just Crispin Crystal. I don't see why not.
Because you would take out both their main attackers. Or does he not have the water energy?
He must not. Oh, that sucks.
Well, it wouldn't matter because the crystal would just take the water energy.
Oh, yeah, true. That was an interesting turn.
It's throwing streaking.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't just go crisp and crystal there, because we don't need water energy. Like you said, if we just have the crystal.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
would,
like that's a way better turn than just item locking another turn.
because you would take out the Morgrim, you could take out the Impidimp, and then they'd be sitting there trying to reset the board. I don't understand. I'm Senior Doom. I'm Dr. Doom's older brother. That's why I'm Senior. Senior. So other card games I've tried Digimon. Digimon was quite all right, but it got to the point a little bit where it was all about combos.
Yeah.
I tried. Do they play Rare Candy in this? Because they do. I mean, depending on how you handle this, you could take out their Morgrim.
I do not see a candy.
No candy.
No.
It was Senior, like the Spanish thing, but I'm a white guy, so it's Senior. So that I just never put the I in afterwards. If you want the name comes from when it was Senior Doom. Was I played City of Villains and I played a mariachi band villain, and I went around with like a sombrero and like a twisty mustache, and I made him look the whole thing like a mariachi player. And so that's where the name came from.
Fire.
That's where the name came from, and it's stuck ever since.
I respect that.
I think at this point you just bring it up, and I think you just sob for a turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Me kid, yes, that was pretty much what it was. City of Villains was a fun game. It was like go near the school and drop off the drugs here. Like what? Like yes. I was like what? Goldwire, I believe you start with how many people were there. If you want my opinion, if you're 6'1", just keep an ID on the stats, on the things. I do update the standings as games come in, just to make sure that players who are looking can see. Can't be. Oh, I didn't see that from you. Can't be a YGO player. I already have an air fryer.
True. I cannot be a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I already own an air fryer.
All right. I was watching a video on Warhammer players where they would play armies that cost more. It cost like up to $10,000 or more for a prize pool. With the champion winning $500. I'm like, what?
That's the definition of just doing it for the love of the game.
Well, they do. They do it for the art and the love of the game. Like these Warhammer players are just like just insane. And you have two types of Warhammer people. You have the people who play the game, and then you have the people who paint the game.
Yeah.
Right, 22K. There's like there's like an orc stompa that people have that like costs easily like something like $6,000-$7,000 because it's like out of print.
Say 6'7".
Yeah, the 6-7. Well, are we going to see Dragapult attack here because we do have the crystal? Are we going to see the possibility here of knocking the stadium off? And so those owls are a huge liability right now.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I think we're going to go after
there's the crystal. Okay.
I see what they're doing now. They're going to KO the monkey, and then they're going to KO... Nope, they're going to leave the Frostlass. I don't know if I like that. Part of me wonders if you go after both Frostlass. Because they're just going to keep ticking up and up and up and up and up.
Right.
Goldwire, if you're 6'1", I would almost just assume you ID. Like, we'll have a very obvious... Once some of these games finish up, we'll have a very obvious answer.
Right, but I would imagine that 6'1" would be safe to ID.
Yeah. Oh, I still got to work on that. That's what I got to do this weekend. I have a lot of illustration work to do this weekend. I'm trying to come up... I do a fake game thing every year. And last year I did Don't Hug the Cactus. And the year before that I did Why Am I Still Waiting at the Bus Stop? How am I still waiting for the bus? And I had like a ghost at a bus stop with a skeleton in the back. Do not touch the cactus. I should have said do not hug the cactus. But I had a sad cactus on there. And then the year before that, I did like, oh no, my groceries with a shopping cart knocked over with groceries all over. And please don't climb me as a mountain asking a little climber not to climb them. I want to do something with like a toilet paper roll being out, but I don't know what to say yet. So I'm trying to figure that out. Devo. There goes the Druk Cloak. And there goes the Hoot Hoot.
Yeah.
So didn't matter in the end. See, that's why I'm wondering if like it would have been better to go after those Frostlass. Or if we went earlier to go up against, take out the Morgrons before they became an issue.
Yeah, I just think the Wellspring just didn't move fast enough.
So it's a lot of and ifs or buts. But let's go ahead and jump back to the casting desk, and we will share up some updated stats here. Devo, how about, what are your thoughts on Devo? Is Devo worth playing right now for a lot of these decks? Like, it's disappeared from a lot of decks. Like, Gardevoir Jellicent's not running it. Is it worth bringing it back?
Devo is so cracked, I feel like. It's so good when it works.
So here's my other question about Devo. What do you feel about them as a band?
Hey, I like Devo. I'm down to whip it.
All right, that's a good answer. Good answer. I've been trying to go see a Devo concert forever. So I go see Weird Al, which I mean that actually honestly, Weird Al's a banger of a show. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
The man can perform. He does like all the hits.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw Weird Al live in 2010. Saw him a long time ago. He was definitely a performance, more than just a concert, like a full performance, like you said. I'm trying to see him again on this new tour he's doing. I'm trying to see him again. He's coming to West Virginia of all places, which I don't even live there anymore, but I might just go back there just to see him, just because West Virginia never gets concerts. I'm trying to go to that. But yeah, Weird Al's a goat.
Yeah, if you have to see a show, his new show is like, I want to say he played for like almost 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it opens with Puddle's Pity Party, who's this clown you can watch on YouTube. He's like 6'8", and he's got like this really good crooner's voice, like amazing, just natural singer kind of guy. He like opens the show and he's funny about it. He's not just like,
Yeah.
he's a clown, right? And then it goes into Weird Al.
Nice.
So like I took my oldest to it and they were so hype and it was so good. And I had like friends there who I didn't even know were there. They're like, yeah, the concert venue he was at, if you ever look it up in Washington, it's called the White River Amphitheater. And there's 1 2-lane road to go to it. And it's like a 5,000 person venue or something like that. And
Yeah,
this was a sold out show.
I bet.
And the thing is, you have to leave quickly. So as soon as the encore is done, you rush your ass to your car. And we were parked close enough to the exit. We got to our car, got out, and got driving well before everyone else. It was like
Nice.
a 45-minute drive home. And I was like, oh my God, this is the best. But White River Amphitheater, horrible, great venue, horrible to get to. All right, we are waiting on 8 matches. As it stands right now, I think we're going to have 1 extra 6-1, so it might not be a clean cut.
Hmm.
No, it's not. Let's actually jump to Joyful Sandwich's game on table 2. Unless their game's finished and we just got to it. Nope, it's still going. All right, we're just catching into this one because they are both 5-1. And we'll have to see who wins. So we will not have a clean cut, but if you check your winning percentage, that is where things get interesting. Yeah, Puddles is great. I loved it. I loved his thing. He did like a crying cam thing where he took like a cell phone on like a selfie stick. And he went out into the crowd to see people crying. Nobody was crying. They were all laughing about it. But he's like, oh, it's so sad. Best concert I've ever seen though, Rammstein.
Really?
Dude, the show alone is worth it. Between all the pyrotechnics and they cook one of the members on stage, and they have like giant angel wings that flamethrowers on the edge, and it's just insane.
I've not seen Rammstein.
They are worth it just for the spectacle. 9 Inch Nails is up there. I saw.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the best concert I've ever been to was 2014. I saw 9 Inch Nails with Soundgarden.
Oh, there's a concession. All right, that gives us more. All right, let's jump back to the casting desk. The one I saw was the Lights in the Sky tour, which was supposed to be his farewell tour, but you knew he came back. It was right after the Ghost 1 through 4 came out. And he had a multi-screen setup, so like the screens would come down in front of him, and they would like alt change how they looked. Let me see.
That's sick.
It was like 2008, I want to say. It was.
I'm actually seeing 9 Inch Nails again next Friday.
Oh, nice. That is a concert I would go to again. I'm looking to see if I had posted on Facebook. Because I love that's the era of Nine Inch Nails I love the most was the Year Zero, Ghost, The Slip, like that. Even though the newer stuff's been good too. Like I actually like the new Tron soundtrack. But like that to me was like when he was really, really hitting it.
Hey, yo, shout out to Mooney in the chat.
All right, I'm looking because I've had Facebook for like a bajillion years. I think I have a photo on there of the concert. Okay, here we go. This is on a crappy ass cell phone because this was like years and years ago. But you can see how they set the screens.
I actually do not see your stream.
Oh, is mine not sharing with you? That's my bad. We jumped so much. There we go. But this is like nice. This is during like one of the Ghosts album songs, and then or this one where the transparency of the screen would change. So like during certain parts it would focus up on Trent here, and then other parts would focus up on the guitarist. Or as Josh Freese was the drummer at that time, so like it was really cool. It was 3 different screens. And
that is really cool.
And they would go up and down. It was really cool tech at the time. Yeah, that was Ghost 19. And then like Survivalism, they had like a whole bunch of like security camera stuff behind it. It would also like be in the audience and be on Trent and like other things they did. It's something like I would love to see someone do with some of the screens like that again, but it's probably hella expensive. As we are now waiting on one game, because yes, I will go back to talk about the tournament, and we have an issue here. We have a lot of 6-1s.
Yeah, there's a lot of 6-1s.
Joyful Sandwich, you will need to play because that is horrible. Goldwire, I don't know. That's interesting. Like Javier Bruce with the Mega Absol box would be the safe, and James Steele would have the safest IDs. Probably Link Fan as well. Everyone below there, you start to get into the iffies. Even then, you could play against one of the 611s or 601s, and you could knock them out.
True.
This could be where a 9th round could come in, but I announced 8 rounds. I'm not adding another one. Sorry. Not sorry. It's late enough tournament as it is.
Plus, it makes it interesting. You know, if it's just a clean cut and everyone IDs and we already know before round 8 is even over, then like, what's the point of round 8? Let's make it a little interesting.
Yeah, we have plenty of times when round 9 is like a clean cut and everyone IDs, and we have to sit here and watch like a 6-2 game against 2 people who are just throwing it around because they can.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it depends. Well, yeah, no, they would do a pair against each other. So like 1 through 4 should be able to ID safely, I believe. So I don't think there would be enough 7-1s to knock them out. That'd be like what? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, because there'd only be 4 7-1s. And that would just knock them all down to lower parts. Unless that last match is like another 6-1. No, it's a pair of 4-2s. No, 6-1-1 should be fine. There's not enough 6-1s to knock them out.
Yeah.
Because 602 would give them 20 points. All the 7-1s would get 21 points, which would be, again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have lost count because I'm horrible. So 8. There's 8 6-1s, and they were probably all playing against each other. So that means there'd be 4 7-1s. And so then that would give us our cut right there. So 6-1 6-1-1 would be iffy. It'd be extremely iffy. It would be easier just to, I hate to say it this way, play and win, but play and win.
Yeah. Play and win.
Your fate is up to the, and there's the last match. Let's go ahead and get round 8 up. So because of that, though, we have Goldwire. We haven't had them on tonight, and we do have Joyful Sandwich. Let's see who pairs up against who. Goldwire is up against Joyful Sandwich. Okay, never mind. That's what we're watching.
All right.
All right, let's go. Let's go to table 4. Let's watch that one. Like it was just like, okay, both players are streaming there. We're still are still streaming right now. I'm like, oh, we'll find one. It's like, oh no, fate chose for us. All right, Wire and Joyful Sandwich. The bad part is I like both these guys, so I have to like choose. Like it's like choosing between children. Now, what the funny part would be is if the other 601s played it out.
Yeah.
Because I'd make a 701, and then there would be a 611, and the 611 could get
throw
knocked
a
out.
wrench in everything.
But they haven't signed in yet, checked in yet, so I'm sitting there waiting. Oops, I pressed double game loss. Oh, there goes the game.
Here we go. This is for all the marbles. Maybe not. There we go.
All right, here we go. Children, fight for my love. That's a start.
That's a hand. Again, the Iono's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
The amount of lifting she does, you think she'd be a lot bigger, I guess. What's up, Frizz? I say that to my children every morning, and they both just scoff at me and move on with their day. Is that Mega Kangaskhan I see? If my house was on fire and I had to choose between my children and which one to save, I'd save the cats. And the cats.
That's a crazy sentence. That's a crazy sentence.
when Mrs. Doom and I started dating, we talked about children and having a zombie apocalypse idea, like what to deal with, and we said we could throw the child to the zombies to run faster. It was like an agreed
Survival of the fittest.
it was an agreed upon thing. I'm like, we're horrible parents now, aren't we? We don't have kids yet. We're already horrible.
We're already thinking of all the ways we could just feed them to zombies.
You're going to put the turbo energize on, but you've already put an energy on. Oh, they can't use it anyways because of jamming tower.
Oh yeah, true.
Maybe they put it on
That
there so
pesky jamming tower. Oh wait, that's right. It doesn't go away because of the jamming tower either, so it's just there.
I think I feel safe putting the energy on the Dracloak. With some damage out
Yeah.
there.
Why not?
Do the 70 damage. Unless they play like Crispin and everything, I don't think they're attacking this turn.
No. Yeah. Little chip damage never hurt in this matchup.
I mean, you can pull a 4-price turn. Almost. Sorry, you would need a little bit more. But you could pull a 3-price turn.
Yeah.
I am keeping the standings updated for everyone who is watching, looking for any sort of things going on. Sergeant Spare and the Rockets Porygon, they took a dub. They're 6-2. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, they're going to take out that Duskull.
Oh no, they are. Oh shit. I just ate my words of a little chip damage never hurt.
I know. Also, exclamation point, no swearing. Actually, you can swear a little bit.
I got you.
As being a community ambassador, TPCI does know about my content, and if we can swear every once in a while. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if I'm coming in here,
that's my one.
yeah. If I'm coming in here repeating Blink 182's very famous song, was it Family Values? I think it is, or something. It's all just swear words. It's yes, they would be like, "What are you doing?"
Right. Yeah. No, but we were like PG-13. You get your 1 or 2 in there.
PG, you can get away with 1 or 2.
PG, you can get PG-13. What's PG-13? You can just say whatever you want.
No, I think you get actually, I think PG-13 you get 1.
Huh.
I'm trying to remember now because I think they've loosened it up to PG. You can say like 1 or 2.
Yeah,
But
that's what I thought.
But like it depends on the severity of it.
Right.
All right, it was from Enema of the State. It's
Classic album.
oh so good. Oh, it's not the party song. Might have been from the Mark, Tom, and Travis show. Family Reunion. Even talking about like PG because the 40th anniversary is coming up of it because I'm not old too. Transformers the movie, the original 1986 movie, actually has the word shit in it.
Really?
Yes. And this is being factual here. This is why I'm not swearing just to swear. I'm being factual here. So this, I get a pass on it. During the scene where Unicron's eating one of the moon bases, and you're like, who the hell is Unicron? It's a Orson Welles plays a giant planet that eats other planets. And it's like Orson Welles' last movie too.
Right.
They like blow up like something in his mouth. And they go, yeah, and they look, and he's still going. They go, oh shit, it didn't work. And they're like, whoa. And that movie, it's very not PG. It should be a PG or G movie. It should easily be a PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
Because it starts off the movie, they're on a shuttle, the Decepticons blow their way in, they're playing this like heavy metal song, like actually like 80s heavy metal. And they proceed to shoot the Autobots, and they're not just shot like, oh, and they fall over. The shots are going through their chest, smoke's coming out of their mouth. They are dead. And these were brutal ways to die. And then on top of that, Megatron executes one of them who's on the ground by giving him a headshot. This is like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight.
And then within 20 minutes, so many characters have died, including Optimus Prime. And you're just like, how is this a kid's movie? And they're getting ready for the 40th anniversary tour. Or as they call it, the apology tour about killing Optimus and everything. And it's just like, wow, this is amazing.
I hope we get a new Linkin Park song out of it.
Well, it was the 80s, so maybe they had a Weird Al song part of it. They had "Dare to Be Stupid" by Weird Al.
Oh, nice.
Well, you had like you had Orson Welles in it. You had Leonard Nimoy in it. You had
Nice.
Eric Idle from Monty Python. You had the guy from Unsolved Mysteries, Robert Stack. And you had, like Judd Nelson or something, like a teen heartthrob at the time or something's in it too. But I will always talk about Transformers because I love Transformers. I have tattoos of Transformers on my arms.
You know, I used to rock with the Transformers when I was a kid, but I feel like I don't remember anything about Transformers actually. Like I definitely remember liking Transformers as a kid, but I think I just liked whatever the Transformers of my childhood was, and then I never really retained any of it.
I remember seeing the first live action film in theaters. I was trying to remember where I saw it. But at the end, when Optimus Prime's like looking off the sunset, and then the Linkin Park hits, saying, "What I've done," you're like, "Oh my god, this is so good."
Yes, it's so good.
And then the first
that I do remember.
And then the first movie I went on a date with Mrs. Doom 2 was Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Wow.
Because she knew, she was like, "Oh, you're a Transformers fan and all this." When we went and saw it, and it was great. And then we didn't go to the third one, and then I just stopped going to the live action ones. Even though Bumblebee was great, Bumblebee was great. And Transformers 1 is really good too. All right, here's my other Linkin Park story, because this game has been kind of interesting, but I mean, it's still it's 11:30. I have ADHD. That's the meds have worn off. I'm talking about everything but the game.
There's another Dragapult on our screen.
Here comes another Vettel going to hit into clutch. I had pneumonia, and I went to the doctor in the morning, and I was driving back. I was about 16, 17 at the time. Linkin Park's Meteora was coming out like the next month, and the radio was like, "We've got the new song by Linkin Park." I'm like, sick. Like coughing up a lung, and I got home and I ran inside, and they're like, "We're going to play it here after these commercials." And I had the radio on, and it was Somewhere I Belong. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so great!" And I loved having Meteora. I got the CD and I listened to that all the time. I was like, "Damn, this is so good."
That's fire. I can't imagine my first exposure to Somewhere I Belong being like that. Just sick,
coughing up a lung.
Sick, but sick.
Oh, we got Ultra Ball. Here we go. Dragapult time.
Yep, time to cook.
Oh, or not.
Yeah, I guess we just take the extra draw while we can get it.
I mean, you could do 70 here.
Potential Hawlucha play.
I don't know what you do with Hawlucha here other than just have it in hand. The sucky thing about that Ultra Ball now is you've signaled to your opponent that you don't have another Dragapult.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's actually super bad. You even do as the Pult player here.
I don't know. Like, you gotta keep attacking. Do you have access to?
I mean, I guess you just wait till you die to the clutch. Like that's
I mean,
all you can do.
it would be worse to have another boss and start clutching your other Dracloak.
Right. Yeah, that would suck.
Unless you have it in the discard. Because I mean, you got the stretcher there. You play Switch. Yeah, you play Switch or you play Turo.
Yeah, true. I guess you just draw your out.
At this point, they're just going to end up tied.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Oh, what's up, Cal? How's your EOIC going, man? I didn't check up on it. I'm sorry. I saw you got into the dreaded local mirror. Because I've only been keeping up with my friend Greg, who's 711 right now. Usually Cal would be in here just destroying my tournament. So
Right. Yeah. Thankfully, he's letting someone else get a W tonight.
he's just like, I'm just going to take Europe instead.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the Dragapult.
Let's go.
And boom goes the dynamite. You're going to be 20 short.
I don't think that's that bad.
I did see like 700 people made day 2, but I mean, we're having such tournaments
Yeah.
that big though.
Crazy.
I mean, that's a good thing.
As this riveting gameplay continues, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick.
Oh yeah, it's good time to do it. Like, I'm debating if I want to go get a Jones soda. Got them Fallout Jones soda. Right, 4K players is insane. But at the same time, that's just amazing that we're hitting those numbers. Oh yeah, Monkey would 100% be hard here. I would 100% love to see an online tournament hit the numbers, but we'd have to have something like a 10K. Actually, that would be insane. Do like, oh man, like if you did a free 10K, like 10K to the winner online tournament, like say 2 weeks before Worlds. Jamming Tower. Boom, there goes the Absol. Hey, there's the other Dragapult. Like, the amount of judges you would need for that, considering that I needed 4 for a 600 person event. So let's see. Let's say we hit 4,000, so... You would need about minimum 24 people, but I'd have even more than that. I'd probably triple that number. Wow. Van Graffs, yes, you probably could. Considering that I have more than I have people always saying, "Hey, I can help you with yours. I can help you with yours" as volunteers. And a lot of times I write down the people. I probably have more than enough I could find. It's just getting hold of everybody. And the biggest things you run into is bugs and people being, pardon my French, jackasses. Oh, geez, they win right here. Shane Miller, it is my pleasure. I've been running these for next year. Next Friday will be the 4-year tournament for the 4th year anniversary. So we have been running these for 4 years. Every Friday, free, all for people who want to play, have fun. I just watched one of my favorite sons kill my other favorite son. Why? Children don't fight. This is currently best of 1, but Top Cut will be best of 3. So, and let me update the standings because we are down to one last match. And that last match, this is our Top Cut right now. clean top cut here. We do run a free best of 3 every time there's a new set coming out. So when rotation hits on March 28th, we will be running a 2-day best of 3 tournament, just like if it was an online regional. It will be rotation, so it will be that, not anything current. I actually need to go and disable. As I'm talking about this, I need to go disable deck list submission for that, because somebody could sneak in an old deck list if they really tried. We will wait for that until rotation happens. I forgot, because we ran into that issue much later last year around rotation. But our top cut is currently James Thiel, Dragapult Dusknoir 7-1, Link Fan 21 with the Grimmsnarl Frostless. Ew. 7-1. The Machamp King coming in 7-1 with Alakazam Dunsparce. Joyful Sandwich with the Mega Absol Box at 7-1. And our pairs of 602s. We've got Dragapult Dusknoir with Alt F4 million, Sharkbait 502 with the Gardevoir, Wugtrio Mill with the Grimmsnarl Frostless. So that is 2 Grimmsnarl Frostlesses, which makes me sad. And then coming in 8th right now is Charizard Noctowl, piloted by Trash Pools. We are currently, it finished. So we are ready here to get ready to go for the next round. Let me set up on my end so we are ready. We need to make sure, because I need to find a better way of doing every round for top cut, but until I figure out that, we will just leave it as it is. But end this round and we will get everything going.
What's up, chat? I'm back.
So we will have cut here in just a second. Oops, I wanted that to be 110. There we go. Oop. I'm trying to set up the clock for so the Vangraphs, thank you for the follow. Also, the Vangraphs, I'm sorry, but I always kill them in Fallout New Vegas. I always go after them. Silver Rush. All right, so let's go ahead, end round, and we will see. Set up next phase, confirm. Let's go. Here it is. Here is your bracket. We're all set. The Grimmsnarls have to play each other.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun one.
That's gonna be fun. All right, pair next round. Let's get it going. Cut is live. I go into every game and I ask any player if they are able to stream, if they can, even if they're not featured. As long as they keep their game going, we can always go and watch it after, because sometimes you have a quick 3-0, a 2-0, sometimes you have the same one. Same, honestly. Yeah. It's just like I don't like losing Cassidy. She's just one of my favorite characters. So we know we have Sharkbait. We also have Link Fan, which Link Fan is in the I'm not doing the Grimmsnarl mirror. I'm sorry, I'm not doing the Grimmsnarl mirror. It's going to be bad for whoever wins between Sharkbait. Joyful Sandwich versus Mega Absol and Dragapult Dusknoir. We just kind of watched that. I think we'll go with the Gardevoir versus Alakazam. At least get Alakazam going. So join me at table 1. So we will get that because, like I said, I don't want to put Grimmsnarl on. Especially a Grimmsnarl mirror.
Boring. Grimmsnarl mirror, bro. That just put me to sleep, bro.
I will 100% say the best. Mirror I've ever watched that would be a boring mirror was the Snorlax mirror.
Oh, okay. I could see that being boring, but I could also see like there's enough like
They
intricacies.
they set up in an infinite loop because they both knew they had to mill the other one, and they had to mill the right cards at the right time.
Right.
So they're both acting very aggressive. So it was great. So like it was like, oh, here they do this. Oh, here they do that. Oh my god. Game 1 swipe work. I have no idea why these swipes sometimes don't work. There it goes.
Bro, August, how are you still awake, bro? I give you permission to go to sleep. You have my permission to go to sleep, August. Me and him are going to a cup tomorrow. We're riding together to a cup tomorrow morning, or like tomorrow afternoon. So we're gonna be dead as dead.
Last week I was supposed to go to a challenge because Mrs. Doom's like, "Oh yeah, you need to get out of the house." I'm like, "Oh, fine." No, I wanted to get some practice in for Seattle. There was a league challenge put there. I was like, "Oh, cool!" They moved it. I was like, "No." I should drive to Aberdeen, 100 miles to play in a league challenge on Sunday. Drive to Bellingham. $5. I'm looking. Okay, because I might be able to do one tomorrow. Mrs. Doom has like an event in the morning. The anime girl tanks. I know that one. Oh, I want to try to drive there. That's during the time. Do I have enough time to put Gardevoir together? Make sure it is tomorrow. Why would you put a challenge on Valentine's Day?
Because some people are real grinders, all right?
Actually, me and Mrs. Doom don't celebrate Valentine's Day because our anniversary was yesterday.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad I got a local cup on Valentine's Day. I gotta be on the grind. I gotta be out there. Also, it's also so nice because all the not all the one really good player who's at EUIC right now locally. I won't have to worry about him.
Oh, that's kind of why I want to play too. All our good players are in Europe.
Yeah, right.
I can get some decent normal practice. There's probably more than enough people still, but I feel like Cal's not gonna be there crushing us. He's just gonna win Europe.
Right.
I'm like, yeah. Oh, Cal's flying home right now. Go to this challenge. Try to remember where the shop is. Oh wow, that is actually a place I didn't know was at. How long has it been there? It's near where I used to live.
August, I was talking about Austin Charles. I was not talking about who you think I'm talking about. Shout out to Austin Charles. I don't think he did that well at a UIC, but shout out to him.
He's done well in my tournaments, so
he's got some good online placements. I've been watching his stream sometimes. He sometimes sacks these onlines. I'm not gonna lie.
oh, it was a Metro store. Now it's not. The reason why I'm saying like, oh, it was a Metro store is because part of my job is running the brand for Metro. Oh, I know it wasn't. Now the Metro store is gone. It's now a Thai restaurant, and the place it took was some wellness clinic. But yeah, Metro prepaid stuff, and it's like, yay, I'm gonna make all this stuff for it. Huh. Maybe I'll see what time Mrs. Doom's thing ends, and maybe I'll go to that. Or I could drive to Aberdeen on the 15th with her. Like, Mrs. Doom, we're going to go out to Aberdeen. She'll be, oh, that's great. Let's go see the ocean. I'm like, nope, I'm going to challenge. You get sit with the kids in the car. Oh, wow. I totally forgot to update the decks. I'm sorry, chat. I forgot to update the decks. So I probably send a Dragapult with Gardevoir. Isn't that Alakazam on the other side? Why can't you draw that way? Practice is literally the biggest thing is practice.
I don't think I've seen a single Alakazam Abraline this whole game. It's just been the Guardy show.
Where are we at, Doom? We are currently in top 8. And we see a game 1 go to
in session.
All right.
Game 1. Going to Guardy.
Guardy's making some quick work here. Nothing too out of the ordinary for this Guardy deck. I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary here for the Alakazam either. But once this game gets going, we will get it up. Actually, now I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, maybe I should just build Gardevoir. I should build it anyway so I can play physical hands.
Yeah.
All right, game 2 is up. All right, I'll be back in a second because I got to walk across my office to grab my cards.
Are going to be a quick mulligan for the Guardy here. Which, you don't really want to give Alakazam more cards. But also, as Guardy, I don't think you're really that worried. I think this is a pretty Guardy favored matchup.
Especially considering most Guardies play 4 Ionos, and Iono is like Alakazam's worst fear.
Right. Like, they just fold to Iono.
All right, time to pull Dragapult apart here. Gardevoir's just like the Seattle Seahawks. I just don't care. We just don't care.
It's true.
There are so many of those shirts in Seattle right now.
I can imagine.
Like as soon as they said that, it was just every store in the area was like, we're going to print that.
Yup.
All these are cloaks and Dragapults. Dusclops, Catcher. Actually, part of me wants to play it because I've not used Secret Box yet. I bought Secret Box like at $20, which was kind of a mistake, but you know what? You know what? I waited too long. That's my own fault.
Not a bad first turn for the Alakazam. Call sign. Wow.
Good old
I think
calls.
he should be allowed to use Mirage Step just this one time.
I do miss Mirage Step. Also miss Refinement, but
Yeah.
Mization V a little bit, just because you could take some of those really, really big KOs with it.
Yeah, but Guardy's always got someone that can take big KOs.
My poor Iron Thorns, who never saw play. Not looking
It's
too.
going-
No.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Right into the Emperor.
Okay, this might be going to game 3.
There's a good chance. I need one more regional stamped Lily's Determination. Because I stole 2 others from my brother and my friend Kevin.
I was gonna say there haven't been that many regionals that had it stamped.
Like one of them had me hold on to it, and then I don't remember. I think I ended up holding on to him. Nobody ever asked for him back, which they do if they're listening. And you want it, I will give it back to you. But for now, I'm playing with them. If I had 4. I definitely think at this point, Guardy needs to pack it up.
Yeah, I think this is going to game 3. I don't see a way Guardy wins this.
Hard attack on the other side.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. We will have a game 3. And let me update you on other games. Currently, Trash Pulls is up 1-0 over James Thiel. Obviously, this game is at 1-1, and Alt F4 Million is up 1-0 over Joyful Sandwich. So that is our current updates for other games. This might move faster, might move slower. You never know. It just seems like both games, one person set up and the other one didn't.
Right.
Which is bound to happen. You got games that happens with.
Yeah. Happens a lot in this game. Loki kind of cheering for the Alakazam.
We had Alakazam win a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's straight up won.
Wow.
I know because I have to sit there and make the graphic every week, and I remember having to download the art for it because I was like, "Oh, right, this is a deck."
Y'all have had some interesting wins the last couple of weeks. We had Greninja, Alakazam.
It's what happens. So you put out the weird. You have a best of one tournament at this late at night.
Yeah, all the creatures come out at night.
Well, we also get a lot of like international players as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we get players who. This is one of the biggest things, like I've talked about, like why I do this. It wasn't originally why I did it. Originally, why I did it was for promotion of my stream. Because I realized pretty quickly, you have a lot of players who don't have access to leagues or money or ability to travel. So they end up playing a lot of online events because that's what they can do. Or you end up like having people like in the Singapore where they have like the Great Ball League where the whole thing is like, oh yeah, you have to get in on a lottery.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool. So I may or may not get to play. And I realized I never switched back. I apologize, chat. It hasn't been that far into the game. This is what happens when we're off topic as well. Chat doesn't realize it. Because there's been times I've like commentated on a game like they've got this, and chat's like, what? They got what? I'm like, they got these nuts, and like, oh. Now Pokemon's writing down these nut jokes.
Yeah. The random Pokemon agent that's been assigned to watch you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's also what I get from deck building while I'm supposed to be casting.
I guess Cardi just takes the knockout here with Clefairy.
That seems a little. Well, that's a lot of Abras. Why do I only have one Artisan? That's weird. Oh, wait, never mind. I only have one Hollow Artisan. I have 5 regular.
Makes sense.
I try to play as many hollow cards as I can, preferably stamped. Okay, we know we come up, take the 80 on the active.
Yeah, that's a good play.
I am totally for going after stuff like the Dunsparces because they want those things so bad.
Right. That's their whole draw engine.
Well, I mean the Alakazams have draw,
Right. Yeah.
but it's not consistent round the clock.
Yeah.
And I got so many cards that are rotating. I'm going to need to get out of here.
There's the rare candy. You just got it like that. Another one.
Just let him take a few prizes here, and then you hit him, bam, with Iono, and then
Right. Yeah.
unfair stamp. All right. We got the. Do you keep that Gardevoir in the active? I've almost wanted if you use Night Stretcher here. You could take out the active.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the play.
Oh, I miss a lot of my Cosmic Foil cards. The 12 Dawns I have. And I need 7 and 3 in energy, right? Yep.
Now we're kind of in a state where like both players are kind of doing exactly what they want, but I do think the Alakazam is definitely just going to get folded by an Iono.
That's what you're everything you wait for.
Yeah.
I did play against Alakazam in Vegas in my first round, but I was playing Dragapult. And this was pre Battle Cage because it wasn't legal.
Oh yeah.
So they absolutely got folded.
Oh yeah. Big counter catcher.
Double bricked and price trolley. No, I just saw you lost. Sorry, Joyful. Man, if they can find that Iono now.
Right. Now would be the time.
Got the candy, don't got the rest. Honestly, I'd put an energy onto the Monkey Dory.
That's not ridiculous.
Because at worst case, probably ride, get another Ralts. They're not winning this next turn. Did they lack an Ultra Ball? Oh no, there is Ultra Balls in there. Okay.
Salakazam's able to grab a two prizer here.
Did they go after the
Nice.
bench one and then go after the active? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I look away for 1 second and they're attacking the bench.
Oh, he had boss for Fez. Ooh.
That is some pain right there.
That's pain. Wow.
Because now, and the misplay. Yeah, this is GG. Alakazam is moving on.
Yeah, unless Guardy. No, there's no way.
Okay, Guardy would.
Guardy would need like to draw Iono and then Iono into rare candy Guardy.
This is harsh. I would bring up the Monkey Dory, maybe.
Oh well, there's Iono.
The problem is
Oh,
they
that's
do
gotta
have
sting.
a draw out.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you target the Dun Dun? You just target the Little Dun.
We have 2 games done as Wugtrio Mill takes the game over Link Fan 21.
Nice.
So the winner of this gets to play against Grimmsnarl Frostlass.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Here comes the Iono.
Doesn't really help.
Did he have a Kirlia still in there?
Well, hold on. He can Mew another rare candy.
You know what? Yeah, that is true. Because I would feel more comfortable attacking with the Gardevoir more than anything.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's not a rare candy.
At this point, you have to attack with the Monkey Dory.
Yep. Just hope for the best. Yeah, put the bravery charm on it.
We've had Grammy versus Alakazam on already tonight. And then we almost had it on again, Mega Absol. We had some UIC matchups. Oh no. That's game. That's 100% game right there.
Yeah.
Because they'll hit 7 cards, and that's what, 20 times? Kadabra gets you even more.
There you go. Yeah.
So then that means we're just waiting on Trash Pulls versus James Steele, who will be in game 3. So let's go ahead. We know what's going to happen here. They even got the boss's orders. They've got it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and jump to table 3. Trash Pulls is on there. I will get that game up for everyone here. And this is very close to having Trash Pulls just win.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Huh.
Which will end up... Trash Pulls has actually made cut a few times recently, too.
Well, my good friend Evan in the chat earlier, he did say he bet all the tequila he's ever seen on Trash Pools winning this whole thing. So, I mean,
which reminds
the
me,
people believe.
I need to scan in a bunch of code cards this weekend too, because I'm behind on that. I'm like a week or 2 behind, but like to be honest, there's some players just don't care about the code cards anymore, and some other players really want the code cards because they don't have any. So. Right then, this is the last matchup we're waiting for.
Yep, and then we'll be moving on to top 4.
Right. They've got Dawn. They need an energy. There's the energy, but they don't have... Well, we got 300 here, and we'll see what happens. Boss's orders is game. There it is.
Yup. Wow.
That's what happens when you play Dragapult.
Yup.
All right, so I will ask the top 4 if anybody is able to. I always ask. There's no guarantees, but we will ask and find out. Burmer, thank you for the follow. Okay. I've asked both matchups. We'll see if one of them can. All our players didn't get there. We had 3 players streaming, and not a single one made it.
Not a single one.
One of them says they could use our phone's camera. Oh. All right. Because it's the infamous live does take up a lot of resources, especially on laptops.
Yeah,
So-
it does.
So if you try to stream on a laptop sometimes, if you don't have enough juice, it just overheats. Some people stream through
Yeah.
their phone, as in like legitimately stream through the phone.
That's crazy.
But you have to have something beefy.
Yeah.
We are looks like oh wait, no, it's Smoto. Check them out real quick. Oh, it looks like they're going through their phone. I want to check them out real quick. Oh yeah, that's through their phone.
Oh yeah, this is gaming.
This is gaming. Let's go ahead and just go back to the casting desk. Like, I appreciate it, I do, but that is just not a really good look. So, with that, since we know this is one of the rare times that we will not have 4 or finals,
well, hey,
Rare.
that makes it easier for me.
right, it is going to make it easier. And like Trash Pulls, thank you for the raid. We usually do keep going, but because you lost and Joyful Sandwich lost and everyone and why am I? Sharkbait lost. We lost all our stream games, but we saw the end of your match. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. No.
So, right? It was just the Guardy couldn't get up. Well, we saw that, which also sounds horrible. We should get you something for that. But it was still like so close. So we're gonna get raid. We just got a raid. I apologize to all raiders. I'll still give Trash Pulls a shout out. They played a hell of a game. They had a hell of a
Yeah.
run. So please go give
Yeah,
them
for sure.
go give them a follow if you haven't already. Don't worry, all you stream players let me down. No, it's all good. How else am I supposed to run a tournament and get all the clout? But it happens. 100% happens. So we're gonna find someone to raid. Actually, is UIC started yet?
Everyone just go watch EUIC.
But yeah, with that, I'm actually gonna send everyone off to the cats. The cats are the best. If you haven't seen the Japanese cats, they're great. It's just
Check them out.
it's a Japanese cat rescue. And so they have a whole bunch. They just have like a bunch of cameras, and they just have cats on there, and the cats change because it's a rescue. They're not the same cats every week, and it's a nice one to watch. So, William, any last minute promotions you want to give for yourself?
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter at WilliamUVMax. Shout out to all my friends that came through into the chat tonight. And a shout out to you, Doom, for having me on. I'm really appreciative of the opportunity. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, just thanks for having me on, man.
Thank you for being on. It was a pleasure having you on. We are going to be back on Friday. We're not running a tournament on Monday. We're pushing that back 1 week, so we can have practice before Seattle, which I have to decide how I want to handle that. Yeah. I'm Senior Doom, tournament organizer, professional illustrator, and man who wishes I could get you through top 4 in the finals, but it was just not meant to be tonight. So have fun watching some kitty cats, and I will see you next week.